Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? Top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning. What's going on with y'all? How's y'all doing? What up? 808 Wolf or 6? Alright, that's doing.
Hey, too cold. Good to see you're back. How are you?
What's up? Alright, how about you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Well, one day left till we have weekend already.
Huh?
It's only one more day until we have a weekend already, so it's going the right direction this week.
Yep, yep, yep. It's already Thursday. Already Thursday.
So how have your week been, too cold?
It's been cool. Just been kind of kicking back. Uh, I've tapped in and listened to a few spaces. My head, I still got a little bit of a headache. Not too bad.
You were rugging a bit there, but I almost got what you said.
Say what?
You were rugging a bit, but I'm glad to hear that everyone is okay at least.
Yep, yep. Am I still rugging?
No, it's much better now.
All right. Yeah, yeah. So, yep, that's about it. Just been kind of chilling, rolling, tapping in here and there onto the China Madeira. Uh, let's see. Uh, what up, 808? Are
How
you
you
there?
guys?
Yeah. You came in clear for a second, then you faded out.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, now. Yeah.
Connection. Coconut wireless. How you guys doing this morning?
Good, good. How about you?
Good, thanks for asking. How are you doing?
Huh?
Always
Oh,
good.
I
I'm
said
doing
I'm
always
doing good.
good.
Nice, glad to hear that.
I might
Yeah,
I might
yeah,
breaking
yeah.
up here and there kind of thing.
Lightweight. Not. I mean, we can hear you right now.
Finally, we have some price action on Xrp also. Hope it
Mm,
can
yep,
continue on this
yep,
trend.
yep. If you pop this little resistance right here, it's friend, it'll pop up a little bit. Our next resistance at 47.
Nice. Hope it can continue. So I maybe buy me, buy
Yeah,
myself a
we
new
stay in
piece.
that one range I had out. I think I had it 41 to 45, and then the next level was a little higher. Levels, son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen your post this morning, showing up a little bit of TA up there. Well, just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I like that.
I stay with a chart up. I just don't I don't
Oh, I know.
I'm not I
I
yeah,
know
I'm
you
not a
do.
TA person. I don't want to sit there. I don't want people fucking hitting me up. Fucking where's your triangle at, Too Cold? Fuck you. It's enough people drawing triangles. Go
That's
look
why
at
I
their
usually
shit.
just share stuff that's already happened kind of thing, you know. I don't kind of like to share certain things that's about to come. Well, one of my pictures kind of shows it a little bit, but it's not in out, but doesn't show the time frame I actually look at because I don't really time things. I just flow.
Yeah. Yeah. When that fuck the whatever, what was the name of the call yesterday? The government call yesterday. When that shit went down, that's
Oh, the
when
House
I watched.
Committee.
Yeah, I watched the fucking. It's like, oh, that's a good pop. It popped straight through. It popped straight through the resistance they had been hitting all day. Yes. All day the 2 days before. Is that swoop? So yeah. Yep. Um.
But what a lot of people didn't also know, the Treasury had a meeting yesterday as well with Janet Yellen, guys, and stuff like that, the same time, almost the same time.
Yeah, it's like they set that shit up like that too, so that you can't get all the information you need, so the shit could be just spread out everywhere. Cause you know why? The government ain't shit.
Yo, Kamikaze is in the house. How are you doing today?
Yep. What up, Kamikaze?
Hey, what's good, Tuko? What's good, everybody? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I got your message, and I have that app on my other phone that doesn't seem to work with this shit. So I don't know how I'm gonna play. I guess I play it through the phone. I won't, because it's not gonna come in clear.
All right, I can try play it on my side. If it's no biggie.
Um, wait, is it on this one? No. Yeah. 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 I, I'm trying. I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it because I don't like to have that app on my other.
It's all good.
I keep that app on my Wi-Fi phone. My Wi-Fi phone. What's going on in South Africa? What's up?
Uh, just chilling, putting in work on my side. Yeah, it's springtime here, so yeah, we just chilling right now. It's getting sunny, but like yeah, the weather's quite weird. It's like they they try to alter the weather on this side though. They confused here, so
What
yeah.
Yeah,
they trying to do it over here
didn't this?
too?
Sorry to go.
Go
Didn't the
ahead.
spring started today in South Africa since it's on the other side? Yeah, opposite.
Yeah, so when it's winter on your side or autumn on your side, it's usually summer or spring on this side. So yeah,
He's
on
in
this.
he's in Ru- he's in Russia, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Russia to go. It's getting winter here now. How about over there where you are? Well, where are you living again to go?
In the
What
United
state?
States,
Yeah, but what state?
North Dakota.
Ah, nice. There it's summer all the time, I bet.
Yep. Um. No, the weather's fucking weird out here. It's like raining, cold yesterday, and fucking hot as shit. I need to go turn the AC on. I need to go turn the AC on. I'm hot. Yeah. So what up? I don't know if I took too long to get up here to get the room vibing, but it is 11 o'clock, so it is us doing what we need to do, right? Let me send this link over here real quick to the. Maybe they done forgot. I don't know. Okay. So let's do this. Let's get this thing started and vibe out, right? Excuse me. Lemmy is not gonna be here. That's what Kamikaze was telling me earlier. Lemmy has some things he needs to take care of, so he won't be making it today. But we do have some audio of his part of the conversation of the topic of the week for the Wake and Bake Vibes, right? The focus topic that Kamikaze has chosen for us to vibe to. So let's get into the Wake and Bake Vibe song, and let's get this thing rolling so that we can start chopping it up. You dig? All right, here we go. Let's start this off with the Wake and Bake Vibe song. Where'd it go?
I'm a big farmer, play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja, wake and bake to go kamikaze.
What's up? It's the Wake and Bake. Too Cold and Gorilla J. Let me and Kamikaze bringing the vibes. So pull up, cause we live.
Yeah, an OG, smoking OG. Good, I crush it down, break it up, roll it and smoke it slowly. The organic grown trees, a puff of that good weed. Put you on a vibe that can make for good stories. Go ahead and proceed to pass the joint and don't forget to play some music. It will stimulate the mind once you get into it. We can talk about it if you're into it. That's on me, let me and Too Cold get into it. We all about the music, we all about the movement. Creating a new movement, all about the vibes and there's nothing to it. Legendary status is where we at. Where music is therapy, so just relax. Triple dose of the music facts. No side effects, you know where it's at.
Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. We the ball like Pearl Harbor, Coach Carter. Crypto Jace, X-rated, we grind harder. Then the clips, Lil Wayne and Dre. Xrp a reject, they can't relate. Family matters, they used to call me Steve Urkel with my suspenders on and my bug tee. Sober knew the shawty and I was bug weed. Blood type diet, guess I'm a little farmer. Big farmer, still killing off the masses. Wake and bake, every episode a classic. I prefer a real body over a plastic. Sonar Muse, we been trying to get the trapping. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze. Little farmer, a big farmer. Play on words, gotta stay conscious. Gas or organic ganja. Wake and bake, Tuco kamikaze.
Hey, there we go, with the vibe. All right.
Where is everyone? Where is Gorilla Jakes and
I have no idea.
Huh.
No idea, and it looks like Kamikaze just got rugged too. So I don't know. This is life on a Thursday. I don't know.
I've never seen so few people in here actually. On
You
this,
there, Kamikaze? Nope. I do not. He's so yeah. So how about I just, you know, like the sound effects, I guess? I don't know. looks like that's what everybody did. They got up out of here.
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, I don't know where everybody's at. Usually it takes a little bit of time for the room to fill up anyways, but Kamikaze has dropped out. His connection is he rugged basically, so we'll wait for him to get back.
How are you in your mind to go as everyone
What?
could? No,
Huh?
nothing. No, I just wondering if your mind was okay.
Yeah, my mind is fine. My head was just hurt. Yep, I'm good. I'm good. Ooh.
So, by the way, we have a weekly song of the week, at least, on the menu today.
Have a what?
A weekly song of the week by Lemmy and Kamikaze.
Yeah, they did send me a song. Yep.
Nice.
Yes, Larry Bob.
So, do you have found your some girlfriend now?
No.
You're too busy with the spaces all the time. Maybe you should
No.
go out and look for someone.
I just don't leave my house, and I don't want to meet nobody anyway. I'm chilling. I'm not
Do you have
worried
a
about
house?
nobody else. Well, I don't know what this guy is doing. Let me see if I guess I can practice.
But where is Gorilla Jake? When did you spoke to him last time?
I have no idea, my guy. I don't know where nobody is. Whoa, shit. I don't know where nobody is.
Do you play any instruments to go? Or is it...
Nope.
Huh.
Nope. I am not musically inclined.
But you make those cool background voices, at least, on some of the songs. On the... You
Yeah,
would
I just
make
be
a
talking. That's it.
amazing... You would be. You're an amazing DJ, I mean.
What the fuck keeps happening over here? My Discord music bot is broken or something. Something went wrong. What the hell is the problem? Don't quite understand. Kamikaze still not bad. Music is already playing, but it's
Could we
not
have
playing.
maybe a little teaser of the song of the week, or is it a bit too early, do you think?
Yeah, it's too early. Yeah. I don't know what the hell is going on with Discord bot. So, I'm just gonna play some music, my guy, from the YouTube channel off of the playlist. So we'll see how long it takes for people to get up in here. But Yeah, even if you pop out, because it's nobody's in here. I know I see a few space calls up right now, so
Yeah, maybe we could move over to the internet ledger, no, internet value space.
no, that's
No,
where
it's
everybody is.
I don't think Jake's and there's Hales and things. Ah, Dirk, nice.
I have no idea where nobody is. You keep asking me that. I don't know. I don't know where nobody is. They are running the crypto streets, doing whatever they do. So I'm gonna play this music, and see what it does. Gonna chill out for a minute. Oh shit! I can't even go smoke a cigarette playing music. How am I gonna do this? Well, oh, I guess I could play music from my other phone through my headphone. No, I guess I'll just mumble for 5 minutes or go silent and smoke a cigarette and then come back and play music. I'm not about to be pinned down on this chair for however long. Waiting. All right, let's take this with me. Take y'all with me to the patio.
You should stop smoking too cold. Have you ever considered that?
Yeah, I have, but it's easier said than done. I didn't smoke while I was laying down this weekend because I couldn't go to the fucking store to get no cigarettes. But as soon as I was able to, yeah, that's what I did.
So you had to keep your without smoking for some couple of days then.
What?
No, when you were sick, did you have to stop smoking for some days?
Mm-hmm. Because I didn't have no more cigarettes, and I couldn't walk to the store.
But that's just good for you.
Uh, this weather is weird.
How is the weather then? It's raining here now. It haven't been raining for months almost.
It sprinkled a little bit over the weekend from what I was hearing, and then it's kind of chilly, and then today it's like hot. Weather, trippy ass weather.
But is it summer all year there where you are? What is the temperature in the winter time?
Like in the 50s or some 40s, 50s, something like that. I don't know. I don't really keep an eye on temperature like that. I just feel it, and it's, do I need a hoodie or not? Do I need a jacket or not? That's how I do it. And it's hot right now. I'm in shorts and a tank top, and it's hot.
That's a great way to measure the weather if you need a hoodie or not.
Yep. Stay in a hoodie. Stay in a hoodie.
What happened to Kamikaze, by the way? Did he rug or did he disconnect?
You keep asking me where is everybody? What happened? I do not know, Wolf of God. I do not know. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't got no DMs. Nothing. I don't know where nobody is. I don't know what's going on.
It's probably because XRP is pumping. There were kamikazes.
He probably had to restart his phone and all that. I don't know. There we go. Shit, it's hot as shit out here, man. What up? What up? What up?
What's good? What's good? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Network is tripping right now.
Yep, yep. You coming in clear now.
All right, word. So the topic for today. Well, first I want to find out, like, you good, too cold? How you doing? Cause like you went MIA for a bit, so like we just want to check up on you. I mean,
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
what
I'm
kind.
good. Yeah, I'm good. I had a severe headache. I haven't had one of those in a while, and it like it takes me down when it does happen like that. Light, movement, noise, all that shit like makes it worse. So I just had to lay in bed, so I couldn't do shit. But I'm cool now. I think Monday it started loosening up, and I got a slight headache now. So I've just been feeling like a little bit of a headache since, but it's definitely better because I wasn't able to get up.
All right, words. I hope you feel good though. I hope you get better, and I hope it doesn't get worse. You know, like I kind of have had those kind of things before, like in the past, where like, I couldn't really function because of like, some type of, I don't know what it was, but like, yeah, I just had like some headache. I felt so weird, like I couldn't even tell what day it was, where I was basically, it was weird, but like, yeah, I hope all is well though.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, them migraines, headaches like that, they don't be cool at all. Mm-mm.
Yeah. So, topic for today is it's basically about, the power of the tongue. So does it play a huge role in the music industry, for the better or worse of an artist? Because, you know, sometimes as an artist you may say things in your lyrics and you don't know how it could come to fruition. So that's a question. Have you ever experienced as a listener, since there's not many musicians or any musicians right here, have you ever experienced in music that like an artist has said something and then it has come true? But let me just start on my side as an artist. So for me, I've rapped about like a whole lot of stuff. I've I've even spoken things into existence when making beats. But like overall as an artist, like I do feel like there is an aspect to this question that is true, where it could be for the better, because I have spoken about money in some of my songs, and spoken about like, yo, getting a lot of money in the bank, and now look where we are, like time has flown, and like I've been seeing that like my funds have been growing. I've been getting a lot of abundance in my life. So I do feel like, yeah, speaking a lot of positive things, or speaking, you know, about certain aspects in your music does kind of come to fruition. And a good example of this, like for other artists, is like someone like, let me say, a Young Thug. He said in one interview that I saw, he was like, yo, he rapped on a song about like getting a Lambo or something. He just said it in his song, and then the next year it happened. He bought himself like a Lamborghini. So like those kind of things, it does come to fruition. Even Future, he made the song fucking fuck up some commas, And look at him now. He's fucking up some cars. He's making 100,000. Like these kind of things, you do see the positives, but then there's the negative aspect to it. Like, you know, some artists speak about death, some artists speak about like their demise in some way or some shape or form, and it comes to fruition. Like like a Biggie, you know, he made an album. Even the title of the album was like it was somewhat like him manifesting his death because he was like ready to die. Like why would he name an album like that, you know? So those kind of things come to fruition and you bring those things upon yourself. Even Juice World, like Juice World was speaking about like drugs and like overdosing and like death and all of that, and it came to him, you know. Even you know, like last week I saw something on Twitter about like the game's lyrics coming to fruition, experienced, you
Is he
know.
rugging
They
for
were speaking
anybody else, or
about,
is
you
that
know,
just me?
shootouts in LA,
Yeah, it's rugging.
and
Yeah, you
the exact
starting to
spot
get
that
chopped up. Kamikaze, can you hear me?
was what the game was speaking.
Kamikaze, hello, hello. You getting rugged? You getting rugged?
Speaking of,
You getting you getting
can you
rugged? You getting rugged? You getting rugged? Kamikaze. Hello, hello.
I've always been wondering to call why they are calling it rugged all the time. Do you know the answer to that?
Well, I'm assuming. No, I don't. No, I don't. I think because we're in crypto, and when shit gets rugged, right? A project gets rugged, it disappears, it chops up, whatever. So, yeah, you get rugged.
It's like when a car. What do you call it if a car goes backwards? Isn't that rugging?
If they call
When
what?
when you have a car that doesn't move forward, that moves backwards, isn't that called rugging?
I've never heard that. I've never heard that in the U.S.
What is it called in the when you are moving backwards then?
It's reverse.
Ah, of course.
Yep. Well, I guess to carry on his topic, music and bringing things to fruition as artists. I can't speak on that aspect, but as a listener, I can speak on the shit that I've listened to, right during times in my life, let's say hard times or whatever. So I've had music help pull me out of depression, and also the type of music that I listen to, you know, um, keeping your mind right, and basically just focusing on you and manifesting, and like that. Basically, conscious type of music is what I really tap into. And when I really dive and listen into it, like heavily, consistently, day in, day out, I've music has I've felt played a part in that, right? When things started to turn around, you know, I'd be listening to certain music, and I've had, you know, things manifested in my life through not only music, but I know that music has played a part in it. And when you really think about it, that's why I say I don't listen to a lot of the shit that's on the radio, because it's a lot of chaos and noise, right? So if you really think about it, as depending on who you talk to and how tapped in they are into their spirituality, right? They say, you know, manifestation is basically kind of in a way is like casting a spell, right? Because when you speak, you're putting words and that energy out into the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's like
So
spelling.
yeah, so we're consistently casting spells all day, right? Day in and day out. And if you are continuously, repetitively saying the same things over and over, eventually something's gonna come true and come to fruition, right? And from what I've seen from being a music listener, yeah, we've seen a lot of these, you know, hip hop artists come to their demise, right? Whether it's by their own hands of their, you know, their drug use, right, or violence, right, because that's all they rapped about, that's all they talked about, right, or people, you know, so within these last 2 weeks, there's a rapper PNB Rock who was murdered in LA in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle House, right? And from my understanding, I've heard a couple of his songs and whatnot, and all of that, but you know, that, I mean, and then I think a few days later, T Grizzly, I believe is his name. T Grizzly's house was his house was burglarized, and whoever got him and pulled that lick on him, they walked away with over $1 million worth of jewelry and cash. So that's the type of music and the type of energy that those guys put out. P Rock, I know he didn't put out all that type of energy, right? Because I have rocked to a couple of his songs, and the songs that I have rocked out to, they weren't that, right? But and I don't know, right? As far as that guy goes, PNB Rock, they say that, you know, the word around the street is maybe the girlfriend had something to do with it, setting him up, because she posted a picture of their food, right, of her plate, live, and posted it with the location of the restaurant they were at, and posted the picture while they were sitting there, instead of waiting for them to leave and then post it, which, I mean, in today's society, that's kind of what people do. They wait until after they leave the place to post where they were, right? So that situations like that don't happen. And what ended up happening, she posted it live. Some folks got up in the restaurant and went straight to him. Nobody else got hurt in the restaurant, the whole restaurant. They went right to him, told him to strip himself of his jewels. He did, and then the gunman ended up shooting him a couple times, and she didn't get hurt, nobody else got hurt, and he ended up dying, you know. So yeah, music, and that's yeah, music. I mean, we talk about this topic all the time, just in different ways. I don't
Yeah.
it's so yeah, it's the music music plays a part in a lot of shit, whether it's in the artists' lives or their fans and supporters' lives. The shit that is put out, through the energy they put out, the frequencies they use, the repetitiveness, the trance that the radio sets you in, all that type of shit. It's like that's why I don't fuck with the radio that much. It's chaos. The music meant for the radio is not meant for like self-love, loving humanity, being peaceful or any. That's not the fucking music that's pushed through the radio. You have to dig around and find that music on your own. It is not going to be provided to you.
Yeah, so it's basically like what I pinned up in the Jumbotron. It's the guy says, back in the 80s, the government was trying to push crack into the community, like crack was what they tried to, destroy the community,
No,
the black
he didn't.
community.
They
But
didn't.
now
They didn't try. They did it.
they did it. Okay, yeah, they did it. Yeah. So now the way they doing it, like this guy's the way he's saying it, right, is they doing it with music. So now the music is now the digital crack, and they trying and destructive words in the music to bring the community down, like the vibrations in the music, like you said, everything is more destructive, it's more derogatory. There's so much, so much hate in the music now. Like even the women are now trying to be more, sexual. Men are talking about like violence, and that's the in thing now. Like that's what they talk about now. And speaking about the PNB rock situation, apparently Fat Joe said in an interview, or in a show he was on, right? He said that it's okay to rob people, but you you shouldn't kill people. It's okay to rob people, but you shouldn't kill them. And I'm thinking, like, what the heck are you saying here, man? Like, why would you even promote that kind of thing? So you're basically promoting violence, and you're okay with the violence. Like, why would you even want people to rob each other? Because he was like, yo, he used to do it, but he never used to shoot people, and like nobody got hurt. But
Yeah,
like,
stick up guys. Yeah.
like, why would you do that? Like, why would you even want to promote that? Like, it's okay, because you know how people are easily influenced, and it's mostly the people who don't have a strong mindset to, to stand up for themselves or to think for themselves, that get easily influenced into like this music and what is said in the lyrics. So they would do what is said in the lyrics. And that's one of the issues, that with the music right now, because it manifests more than just from the artist's point of view, but like from the listener's point of view. They get influenced and they manifest these kind of things into their lives. So as a musician, we really need to be vigilant. We need to be cognizant of what we say in our music, because those kind of things do come and bite us in the ass at the end of the day. Because you know words are spells, like you said. Words are really spells, and if we keep saying the same thing over and over again, it does come true. And I'm 100% a person who has experienced it, because I was making beats for like a year and a couple of months, and my whole manifestation was great things are coming. And I did this from 2020 till like 2021 August sometime. And look what happened in September, October. Um, the I just got into the XRPL and started developing, and something great just appeared from that. So that was my great thing that came about this idea. So I'm one person to say that, yeah, I've been, outside of, manifesting in music. The one thing, like, there's so many artists that have, I don't know if you did hear what I said when I was speaking about artists who have you know, spoken about their death in their music, like Biggie or even Pac at some point. He also spoke about his death in his music, and look what happened. It's somewhat something that they brought onto themselves. So yeah, it's crazy out here, man. Like we really need to start speaking about love and all that positive stuff, because that's what they used to do in the 80s and in the 90s. They used to speak about all the cool stuff, all all non-violent stuff, really. You know, not many people were speaking about violence in their music, but mostly the stuff on the radio was love, and just having
And
fun
yeah,
in your music. So
and a lot of the music back in the days also spoke about the real problems of the world, right? It was drawing attention to real situations and real problems in the world, and the what was really going on during those times, right? Not about me, right? Look at me in a Lambo. Look at me. I have all this money. Look at me with all the jewelry. Look at me. Look at me. I got all the bitches. Look at me. I'm always in the club making it rain. Look at me. Look at me. That wasn't how music was back in the day, right? And the R&B music was about love, right? And like relationships and being faithful and committed and heartache over one person. Listen to today's shit. It's the cool.
It's how you get MK Mecca or whatever.
Yeah, it's the cool vibes to be the side bitch or the side guy, right? It's that's what's cool now. Like cherishing a relationship and being committed, that's whack, right? Like they're how is that type of music consistently pushed out into the universe, and how do we expect to see any homes continue to be a stable home for a child, right? And then look at the children, because you got the parents listening to this type of music, and then what you got the kids doing? You got the kids, they're running around singing these lyrics at school, whatever, with their friends. You even got parents filming their kids, posting it with them, dance. You got little girls dancing to like some Nicki Minaj or Meg the Stallion type songs and think it's cute. Come on now, we live in a time where there is a lot of pedophiles out here, and you're putting your little daughter on the fucking internet
exactly.
shaking her fucking ass like she's a grown-ass woman, and you think that she's gonna grow up to be okay and normal? Like, no. This is why I stay the fuck in my house, because today's world is fucking crazy and I don't like it.
I just
How do
want to
you
say
feel?
something about the this words being spells, obviously, and casting spells too. Like if you really want to look into really more and more words, it's like that's why we call it spelling, right? But same thing with goes for every word, like, basically in our language. Like if you need rest and you're tired, you need to go to the place that's for rest, and that's in the forest. Like the forest is for rest, and it just goes on and on and on from there because, words are a sound, which is a frequency. So that's the only thing. But I was gonna say earlier about like all that shit about the me, blah blah blah. I don't know if we've talked about it here, but I recently just saw I don't know what they call FK Mecca or FM Mecca or something, that AI rapper that was signed and dropped, and then yeah, like you have to be careful. It goes even further because it's a broadcasting, or they put it in there as far as tones and rings, and we even seen things go crazy at like you know Travis Scott concerts and
I
shit
was
like
just
that.
I was just about to say that. Compare now Travis Scott, or I may have, off the top of my head, I won't say that I know exactly what any of his music is, but I'm sure I've heard something, right? Um, so when I
Pick up the
think about
phone, baby.
when I think about no, I don't know that one. When I think about that situation, right, as far as his concert goes, Travis Scott is no fucking Michael Jackson. Now,
Travis Scott, isn't that the guy that had the song Sing? Or is it me that tripping?
what? What?
Isn't the Travis Scott guy that have the song that is called Sing? Or is that
I
another
I
artist?
have I have no I don't know. I don't know his music like that. But where I was going with this is he is no Michael Jackson. From all the reports, I mean from history, I don't ever think throughout my whole lifetime I've ever heard of hella people. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple people died throughout the years at Michael Jackson's concerts, right? Because his shits were hella big, sold out. I'm talking about massively sold out, way bigger than fucking Travis Scott. I used to remember seeing people crying, fainting, passing out, all this and all that, but there was no stampedes of a lot of his audience just dying. It was all like pure love and excitement and joy for passing out from that type starstruckness or whatever the fuck you call that shit. But at that Travis Scott concert, what happened? A whole bunch of fucking chaos and death, right? So, like I
The
said
thing
earlier,
is,
Kamikaze, we talk about this
yeah.
topic so much,
Mm-hmm.
but in just different ways, like every week. The music
Yeah.
that is out there right now that the masses push to the masses, that the higher ups push to the masses, is the music meant to not help the world. It is to cause chaos and destruction, divide and conquer.
They kept all that secret too, like all that Baroque classical and stuff like this. That stuff's actually designed to like synchronize left and right brain hemispheres in order for you to do this and that and can equal certain things while you paint. Like I think I don't make music, but it'd be nice to see artists introduce like binaural beats or some sort of like indie track sound like that for what we
Yeah.
know and love about hitting like bars on point, that would be sweet.
Yeah, like the that's me. I actually do try and incorporate binaural beats sometimes into my music. I do have like quite a lot of frequencies on me, and I do put it subtly in my music. But the thing is, for me, I don't like listening to music with lyrics as much anymore. Like I listen to lo-fi, I listen to just instrumentals now because I feel like the music now lacks substance for real, for real. And
Oh, key
yeah,
word. I love it. I got my music has to have substance in it. If it don't have substance, I really don't want to fucking hear it. I really don't.
yeah. So overall, like, do you think like we overall, I do think, let me just say, I do think that yeah, in this day and age that artists are succumbing to, you know, their lyrics in
It
a bad
is.
way, and even us listeners, the kids are getting influenced, and like look at the parents aren't much, and now they the kids rely on the music to comfort them, and now the artists they listen to speak about drugs and violence and getting hoes and even shaking their asses and having wet ass pussies at young ages. They thinking of sexual things already, like all of that stuff. And now we're gonna have a generation of kids who are so depressed and don't even know how to interact with other people because of what they've been hearing in the music. So I feel like
and
overall, we do succumb to a whole lot of negativity now in the music industry because that's what they're pushing. That's what they really want to push right now. We even seeing in every aspect of the industry, like entertainment, we're seeing violence on TV a lot now. We're seeing a whole lot of these kind of things everywhere now. So yeah, it's not only music, but yeah, everywhere it's happening.
Red Eye, go ahead, jump in there, my guy.
For sure, for sure. What's up, everybody? Yeah, man, I totally agree with all the change of society, the change of music. It reminds me of this one video I seen of it was an ex KGB agent, and this agent said that it takes 2 generations to brainwash a society. So after 2 generations, the whole society is completely changed.
Wow. I mean, yeah. Who was about to jump in here? Go ahead.
I was just gonna like speak to the substance. The substance. I know that I can agree that it's changing in so many ways, and for sure on the 2 generations. But I also think there's two things missing. Like the substance is usually like comes from an example would be the place that something was recorded. Like those early Fleetwood Mac albums had substance because of the sound and what was there and the rented room and what it took. And now, Web3 can do all this, can be here and send each other that. That's cool. But even like the lyrics now and all this stuff lacks substance. But just to the other point, like, yeah, it's changing, but yeah, I wonder if just some of us here aren't like growing up a little bit because, like what I think now about the stuff I grew up on being like, uh, Ice Cube's War and Peace and Tupac Changes and NWA, like that stuff doesn't sound so good either, but that wrote a line in hip hop history and culture history. It did other things, but their lyrics were no different. But now I get it, the sexualization, it's all different. But just try not to forget that, like, yeah, we might have grew up on that stuff too, and we're in that first generation of the two that they're trying to change it from. So we got to save it back to like those pre-recorded or hall recording deck like like boards, physical boards that were in like, Fleetwood Mac's albums and Rumors and how that was created. Anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Well, and then if you just think about it, right? Think about your childhood and think about a Saturday or Sunday morning or afternoon, your mom or dad put on some music and it's chores. It's time to clean up around the fucking house. What are you listening to? What can you remember vibing to? Or even if you didn't help, right? If your parents just let you go outside and play and do your thing, and you know that the weekends were
It
for
was always
that.
that feel good stuff.
It was the shit that make them. It was the shit that made them feel good, get them singing to the top of their lungs, grooving while they cleaning or doing whatever it is they doing, right? Like not shaking their ass, but like, snapping their fingers, bobbing their shoulders, swaying side to side, grooving while they doing this shit. What the kids growing up now on the weekends, right? Are their parents even getting up to do chores around the house? Whatever, right? Who knows what goes on in households today? But the music that's blasting through them stereos definitely ain't the type of music we grew up on as kids and hearing and get reminded of, right? But just really think about it. Like if you had a kid right now, or if you know people in your lives who have kids at these young ages, what would the kids say 10 years from now that they can remember, like listening to their parents? Like what type of music what songs remind them of something their parents listened to? Oh, Nicki Minaj, whack, wet ass pussy. Like, are you fucking serious, bro? Like, yeah, I remember my mom. She used to put that shit on a Sunday afternoon, get ready to cook breakfast for us, all this shit. And she in the kitchen, fucking, she was sitting there, popping her ass in the kitchen while cooking. Like, for real? Like, that's the stories these kids is gonna like. Come on, bro.
Yo, that reminds me of a song of Lupe's. Like he had a music video, something like that. I forgot the name of the song. Where this kid was watching his mom, listen to this kind of music, and like in the video, the kid then wanted a person that was somewhat like his mom, because she was like a baddie. So like that kind of thing it's basically getting instilled in kids right now. But yeah, like back in the day, for real, like used to listen to like Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey on a Sunday, whatever it used to be. Like it was a vibe.
Michael Jackson,
Even
Keith
Michael Jackson
Sweat,
for sure. Keith
Keith
Sweat.
Sweat, New
Oh my gosh.
Edition,
Michael
Barry
Jackson,
White.
sex
Boys to
tape.
Men, fucking
Barry White,
TLC.
man, you
Like,
gotta
come on.
like it was such a vibe. Like no cap, like that's really what we used to do. Like clean the house on a Sunday. You used to know that that was the vibes. Whenever you used to hear music blasting, you would know like okay, it's a Sunday and the family has to start cleaning. Like that's what it was. And that those are memories you'll always have growing up. And like you said, yeah, what are they gonna really know and experience? All they're gonna know is being on social media and seeing all of these TikToks and trends, and all this derogatory stuff, because that's basically what they're pushing out for real, and it's sad. That's one thing I really want to change, and I hope to see like change in a few years. But there was a video I did see. Like there was this guy who was a whistleblower. He basically said he was in this interview with like execs in the 90s, and they had this agenda to destroy hip hop and push this whole thing, what is happening now. So like he knew that this was coming, but he didn't want to join in. And they said like, if you want to leave, and you got to sign these documents, this NDA, to not say a word of what's gonna be said in this meeting. But of course he was whistleblowing, so he mentioned like they were speaking about trying to cause all this ruckus and violence and destroy the minds of the kids now, in the music. So they wanted to remove all this positive music and start bringing this violent music in the industry. So it seems like that's what is coming now. It's already happening, but yeah, it might get even worse, where we don't even know what to think. We don't even know any positivity, because like look, people are even desensitized to a lot of things. Look, we seeing people dying on social media, people getting like fights, world stars now a thing. Like wow, it's a lot now. It's really a lot. Like world star is one of those things that is the in thing, and it's cool to see like violence and people dying. And you know we so desensitized, we just record things now instead of trying to help in any way.
Yeah, that shit's wild. Go ahead, Wolf of God.
Yeah, hey Kamikaze, I just wanted to know your opinion on Eminem once Eminem came up with his first album in the 90s. Because I remember I was a little child. I'm born in 91, so we wasn't too old when it came out, but we listened to it a lot when we were younger. I just wondering your guys' opinion on his music, because it's mainstream a lot also. So
Yeah, okay. So he was speaking his truth in some shape or form, when he came out. Um, and then, he then started to branch out into, just dissing people. But like for me, I wasn't really an avid Eminem listener, so I can't really say too much about his music. I did hear him on some songs, and he was a vibe when he was with Dre and like making music. That first album, yeah, that was
Ow!
fire. But like,
Ow! Okay, okay, okay. No more.
Uh,
You good, crypto? But
Yeah,
anyway,
my dog was playing with me. He's got sharp nails.
oh, all right, cool. But like, honestly, like I can't really say much about Eminem. Like he was dope, but now I feel like he's even like his new album cover, like that is already something that is, to be honest, evil to me. The way he the symbols and signs he's putting up in his album, like before he was cool, but like now I think like I think he's part of the agenda to, bring bring us to our demise, you know.
Yeah, I haven't been listening to Eminem lately either. I just remember the Martian Matters album mostly from when I was younger, but I think he is connected to some evil shit though, as you say.
Yes. So my son, he used to listen to like a lot of Juice World, and I noticed when he did, he would be like acting depressed. I'm like, dude, there ain't nothing to be depressed about. And listening to what his lyrics were about are like, popping pills and depression and suicide. I mean, yeah, there's some bad music out there.
What kind of music was that, Red Eye? Was that
It
the
was
Juice?
a new style, a type of hip hop.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
depressing.
yeah. Those are the Downer boys, those Downer music like Juice World, or even like I wouldn't want to categorize Triple X there, but like he was kind of on that vibe, and Lil Peep too. They were on that vibe, and they were promoting, taking pills and being depressed and being sad about life, so and there is a wave like that. I guess it's that emo trap vibe. So yeah, that kind of music is somewhat an in thing.
Depressive hip hop. Is that was called?
Yeah, it's probably called depressed wave. I guess there's a genre called depressed wave, I think. Yeah, there's a lot that's coming out. So yeah, it does seem like there's more negatives compared to the positives with music right now, and the artists and the roles it plays, like their lyrics are now, yeah, really really destroying us now more than we did back in the day, even though there was some somewhat violent music then, but it wasn't too apparent and it wasn't too out there, it wasn't pushed like how it's pushed now. So yeah, like Tuco said, I'm also not into the radio vibes anymore, because yeah, they only pushing this the same old sounds. So yeah.
Heck yeah,
Sounds
underground is king, kamikaze.
Yeah, for real. Like that's why I feel like the boom bap vibe. Like I've been vibing with the boom bap vibe. Like I like that because the frequencies aren't too intense with boom bap. Because with with the trap vibe, it's all about bass. So much bass in it hits the root chakra, and the root chakra makes you more sexual than ever, and more hyped and violent. So it's on that X-rated kind of vibe. I wish X was here so we could have his input and his take on this. But yeah, it seems like, yeah, the whole 808 vibes is what's the in thing now. And I guess this is a great time to segue into some music.
um, yep. So, give me 2 seconds to get this. Um, so go ahead, set this song up, Kamikaze.
Damn, actually, let me supposed to be here for this. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, yeah, Lemmy was supposed to be here because this is basically a song he curated. It was originally on a Drake and Future feature beat, Digital Dash. And you know, he was all about like crypto at the time, so he wanted to make a song about being XR paid. So he was all about like you know, digital money and the digital wave of things. So he made this song about being XR paid. And funny thing is, we were discussing make what song to make for the week, and he sent me this. And the day before, no, the day before that, yeah, he sent me actually on the 20th. It was the anniversary of the What a Time to Be Alive album by Drake and Future, which the song was basically inspired from. So he sent it to me beforehand, and I told him like, damn, it's the 20th. This project is was actually out. And like it was such an amazing thing that like, yo, we kind of in tune with divine timing. It was just such crazy timing. So yeah, he made the song called Digital Dash, and he was talking about XR getting XR paid and what he has accomplished with XRP and what he had done, in this digital age. So it was somewhat him manifesting the money through the music as well. So on my end, yeah, I had to follow suit and just rap about what happened in my time, and yeah, getting XRP, getting all this money. So like investing in crypto has been such a blessing, and talking about crypto is one way to manifest a whole lot of things for me. And yeah, I want to manifest a whole lot of crypto and great wealth in this time. So yeah, that's the song Digital Dash XRP. Am I rugging? You all good?
Shit, my bad. I had it on mute the whole time. Huh?
I pay the bins,
Oh,
I pay the friends, I pay the rims, I pay the rent, I pay the stocks, I pay the glove, I pay the car, I pay the box, I pay the homie, I pay the bitch, I pay the friends, I pay the bill, I pay the blocks, I pay the rocks, I pay everything, I pay the glove, I pay my trips, I pay the whips, I pay the home, I pay the dome, I pay my home. In the pandemic, XRP, cause I know it's systemic. I must pay with cheese. I pay the bitch. I pay the roll. I pay the stove. I pay the grow. I pay the south side. I put the whole hood on XRP. No star spangled banner, oh say can you see? I XRP the vanilla, that's on me. I XRP all my raps, nigga. I XRP every trap, nigga. I XRP the whole south side. I XRP, that's why her mouth wide. I XRP Lil Shawty Castle. I XRP that land, that's why my tree got fruits. I'm XRP, go read a book on it. I'm so XRP, I ain't no real homie. I XRP, them niggas that hit that leg. XRP, yeah. I XRP the studio. I'm XRP on the Julio. I XRP the wave. I XRP the brain. I XRP the rain. I XRP the jewelry. I XRP materialistic. I'm XRP, thank you God. XRP in my favor. Hey, XRP my whole label. Hey, XRP, thank you my savior. Hey, XRP, bitch, on the million.
Yeah. XR paid and I made more cash. Got some songbird and I got some dash. Flip my money and it grew so fast. Crypto's a gift, so I put it in raps. I made so much dividends. Look how little I spend. I'm always buying the dips. I look at the charts and it dipped and it dipped and it dipped and it dipped and it dipped. Casino point got some flags. That's a red, blue with white chips. 100K in this bitch. I make her pay so she strips. Lap dance with her friends. Spend so little and I'm rich. Now she wanna have my kids. Rub me the wrong way. It's gonna be your dead wish. You might just swim with the fish. I'm digital dashing. Look at my money and seeing it's moving so quick. This me, you gonna get this. Me and Lemmy are the XRP kids. We ballin' when we do not switch. Why is everybody hating like you Chris? But we bossing like Brad and Chris. Top 3 coins should be on your list. Number 1 on your list. Transfer wealth easy as it gets. Can't beat the bank, so we made amends. I'll be XRP till the end, and I'll never ever see the end.
Whoa, I'm XRP on everything. I should trademark the name. I'm XRP with divine sight. I'm XRP, just give me the light. I'm XRP in Kingston. I'm XRP in Brixton. I'm XRP in Montego Bay. In the night, bitch, we smoking on hay. I'm XRP, that's on everything. I XRP'd everything plus the thing. I XRP the top last night. I XRP the top last night. I'm on a XRP spaceship.
There we go. There we go. XR paid Z's. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out
So
to
nice.
word up, appreciate it. Shout out to Lemmy down there, man. Song was fire, man, as usual. But yeah, it was produced by K Monster. Was a rendition of Digital Dash, and yeah, we did our thing. So yeah, it's a tribute to XRP and getting XR paid. Hopefully, we do see the markets do something amazing. Cause yeah, we're seeing XRP doing the Superman thing compared to all the other coins right now. So yeah,
What was the
I
name of
hope
that
everyone's
track again?
bags are packed. It's called XRP Digital Dash.
Digital Dash. I like that. Have you guys heard of the crypto rapper 88N8? He's from Chicago, but he's like in Vegas right now.
Nah, I've never heard of him. I
He's
should
got a
actually
track.
check him out.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. He's got a track called Digital Gold, and he mentions like Digital Dash in there. He's like, "You got the Digital Dash, I got the Digital Cash." It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
Hey. Yeah, man, like Digital Dash, like I associate Digital Dash with crypto and like yeah, being in this fast-paced money lifestyle now. So yeah, the word Digital Dash is associated with crypto to me. Like and shout out to Dash. Like I feel like it's a slept on crypto though. It does quite a lot of things. It is quite fast too. So yeah, shout out to Digital Dash. I really do think yeah, it is one of those slept on coins. There are quite a few coins that are slept on, but like there are a few that haven't even peaked as yet, and Dash is one of them. And of course XRP XLM, they still have their time, they're coming. So yeah, I hope everyone's bags are packed for real, because it seems like we're getting to a point where things are getting interesting in in the financial markets and in the world in the economy overall. So yeah, and it's beautiful. Like to be honest, I feel like crypto music or blockchain music is what's going to be the future now. We need to start pushing that kind of thing. And I was speaking to Lemmy about this yesterday. We were speaking about it actually. Like blockchain music should be like the new thing. It instead of all this um derogatory music, you know, people should start moving into blockchain, and that might just be the new trend of Web3 now, like where people start talking about blockchain stuff and no longer caring about like all the flashy things too much. You know, people will be talking about like all the cryptocurrency and educating people now.
Hey, Kamikaze, by the way, yeah, I love to see that we are moving to blockchain more with music and things like that. And I can't wait, as I always say, to see more on the Sonar Muse and how that will work, and to start drip some of your songs from there. But will the Sonar Muse platform have like a app in the X apps in Xzoom, or will it be a separate app, you think?
Yeah, so the way, hey, let me, what's good? What's good? Hey, you're gonna speak after I answer this
Yeah, my
question
bad.
though.
I didn't mean to touch the mic.
Um,
Sorry.
what's good? Anyway, yeah, so the plan is, since Coil doesn't have compatibility with mobile as yet, we are planning on having an XApp, and that's where we plan on using our coin the most. We're gonna utilize it there with the XApp. So yeah, just be on the lookout. We do have plans. We have had all this in discussion with the team, and how to move forward with it. And yeah, some of our partners are gonna help us out with moving forward with that. So yeah, we will have an X app and not like a standalone mobile app. We might, but I feel like an X app would be way better in terms of, you know, ease of access when it comes to signing transactions and doing everything when it comes to NFTs too. So yeah, an X app is where we most likely will be going in terms of mobile though.
Sweet. Can't wait to see how it will play out. And hey, Xlami, glad to see you can make it today.
Hey, what's up, guys? Apologies for not being here, but I'll explain later on in life. But shit, I came in here at the right time. Sounds like I was playing the music. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Shout out to Two Cold and Kamikaze for holding it down. Crypto Jake, shout out. Bless up. Shout out to Crypto
And
Red
the
Eye.
substitute
Won't forget.
subs, substitute teacher's just there, man. He's just chilling, just enjoying the vibes. He ain't talking. You know, he adds his 2 cents here and there, but
You know,
he's there.
he
He's
don't really
there.
be on nothing most of the time. He don't really be on shit anyway. He don't be talking about shit.
But yeah, man,
Yeah, that
I
track
didn't even add.
that oh,
Nah. Talk. You can speak, man.
that track was dope. I like the I think those were like French horns, right?
Oh yeah, the guy ex Kamikaze. He made the beat. K Monster on the beat.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, yeah, it was French horn slash, you know, trumpet, you know, like one of those brass instruments. You know, brass instruments are always fire. So yeah, I wanted to come in with um extravagant vibes on that one. So yeah, speaking of XRP and all of that, you know, we're getting close to a point where we might see XRP community win. So I wanted to make something extravagant with it because Lemmy was talking about getting XR paid. And I feel like, yeah, Lemmy, you can come and explain your aspect of the song and the topic, because we didn't even get to play, you know, your snippet or your voice note, you know.
Okay. Yeah. So this XRP Digital Dash track is a track that I made. I was making a mixtape called XR Paid. So that's where my XR Paid track, my with on the We Pay beat, the yeah I'm XR Paid. That's where that came from. And it was a few other tracks that I made on instrumentals, like industry instrumentals. This was before I met Too Cold. This was before I met everybody. I was making a whole XRP mixtape on instrumental, just on instrumentals or whatever. And I did the We Paid, and then Digital Dash was another one, because that was the instrumental, Digital Dash. I'm like, all right, the money going digital. This one of my favorite digital tracks. You also had another song that was booming when I was in high school called Going Digital by The Alliance. So I also spit on that beat as well. And but I never like dropped it. I just let it stay there. You know what I'm saying? I was just like the XR page shit. That I was on my XR page shit. Like I didn't know nothing about the XRP ledger, so I was just talking about XRP strictly. You know what I'm saying? I was strictly XRP. So I was just like, shit, I'm XR paid, like just talking about everything that I did. Like at that point, I was working on getting me somewhere to live. So it's like I XR paid the whip. I'm talking about everything that I envisioning paying in XRP. I XR paid my studio. I XR paid your bitch, your girl. I XR paid whatever, man. Whatever you could think of, I paid for it in XRP. So and it was a freestyle. It was off the top of my dome on the freestyle on the digital dash beat. You know what I'm saying? So we fast forward to now, and we thinking of songs to do because I'm busy, Kamikaze busy, and I'm like, shit. I told Kamikaze that I already got XRP songs on industry beats, and we can just throw these vocals on your beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna keep my original tracks, but for the Sonar Muse aspect of it, the web monetization aspect of it, shit, let's get paid for these songs. We can't let these songs go down the drain because they're on industry beats, because we won't get credit for the industry beat. So I sent him the Digital Dash track. He was fucking with it, but what was crazy was we was already we was talking about the whole Future and Drake "What a Time to Be Alive" album, and lo and behold, the anniversary for that album was just the other day. I think it was the 20th of this month, and that was the next day. So we was like, damn, like that's telepathy at its finest. Like, all right, let's do it. It's only right. So that Drake and Future album dropped on the 20th. We came up with the idea on the 19th. So it's like the energy for this track was like divine timing. You know what I'm saying? And Kamikaze came through, did his verse, he killed it. He came through with the Metro Boomin vibes. You know what I'm saying? I more so say Zaytoven, but Metro Boomin, I think Metro Boomin the one who made that beat. So let's give him Metro. And the rest is history. I love the song. I love it. I love it. It's like I'm hearing a new song on a new beat because I had it for a while. But the Digital Dash is like it's hard. It's hard because like the our coin market caps is our Digital Dash. Our Zoom wallets is our Digital Dash. Our Ledger wallets is our Digital Dash. This is the Digital Dash on. Drake and Future got their Digital Dash track. They ain't talking about shit. They talking about what they talking about, but they ain't talking about no crypto. They not talking about what we talking about in the track. So we gotta make it relate to us in the terms of crypto. So I had to bring it home on that one. You did, but that's my take on how the track was built. You did.
Yeah, man. It was such an amazing amazing thing to actually have that moment. Like, and it was crazy. I just decided, okay, let me just go on Spotify and check out What a Time to Be Alive, because I didn't have it on my computer anymore. So I was like, okay, cool. And I saw the date. I was like, damn, it's the 20th of September. Oh, what's today's date? Oh shit, it's the 19th. But like on my side, like it was really late on my side. So it was early in the AMs, and it was the 20th. And I was like, damn, bro. I gotta tell this guy, like, yo, we actually, like, the timing is so impeccable. Like, and it's been happening so much with me and Lemmy. Like, so much, like the stuff we've been talking about, like the things come like in divine timing. Like whatever we speak about, like sometimes it comes to fruition. Even the topics we speak about, like maybe a week later, somebody says something related to a topic, or maybe we see a video of something related to what we were speaking about together. So man, it's crazy how the chemistry and the work we've been putting, like, has come this far. And like Now things are happening in divine timing. We just let the universe take the wheel now, you know.
Yeah, man, it's powerful. It's powerful. You know, you can't shit like that can't go unnoticed, and you know, it's just a good look. It's a good look all across the board for what we got going on as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, just builds the team, makes all of us stronger in this room. You know what I'm saying? That we can, um, you know, come and find out about that information and bring it to you guys. You know, it's like a ripple effect. You dig what I'm saying? So, um, as far as the question of the topic, it's the power of words and all of that. Power of words and how it affects musicians and how it affects us. And you know, um, yeah, I'm gonna talk about the power of words in my music first. You know, like just recently with the whole XRP wave, it's been a beautiful thing. Like it's still slick surreal that you know we've made it to the point that we've all made it to. You know what I'm saying? Like I started saying XRP in my music and XR paid in my music, and it's allowed me to meet all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Starting off with Too Cold. Like these are moments that you can't forget. I'll never forget when I met Too Cold, the day that I met her, and it was just two or three of us in that room, and you know I told her what I do, and we made the song, but that was all from me saying XR paid in my tracks, like, and seeing that stuff at the top of seeing the space at the top of the Twitter thing. It's like, all right, XR Doge, let me see what this is about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a manifestation. I could have been talking about putting drugs in women's drink, killing somebody across the street, you know what I'm saying? Fucking bitches being at the strip club, but now I was talking about cryptocurrency, you know what I'm saying? And it led me to this. If I was talking about all that other shit, I could be in jail right now. I could be in the hospital, shot in the ankle or some shit, you know, knock on wood, God forbid. But, you know, I could be out in these streets. Atlanta's not really a safe place if you're in the streets like that. So I'm just glad that I can make crypto a safe haven for myself, a safe haven where I can chill and, you know, create generational wealth for my family. And, you know, this is where my career has led me to. So I'm grateful to God for all of that. I'm grateful to God for Tuco. I'm grateful to God for Kamikaze. Everybody in here, Crypto Red Eye, Jakes, everybody plays a role in this space. You know what I'm saying? Like that's around me. And, you know, it even got to the point where I linking up with the quote unquote heavy hitters of the XRPL music. You know, I've been able to get in contact with people like Chiz and XRP Bags, you know, so shout out to them. It's like, and this is just off the words that I was speaking in my music. You know what I'm saying? Me watching the actions that I did. So, you know, that shit is powerful. My name Lemmy stands for live, earn, manifest, invest. So manifestation is something that I believed in, and I came up with this name about in 2010. The M stood for money, but I was like, nah, money isn't everything. I gotta find another word for M. You know what I'm saying? This money shit ain't everything. Living, earning, and investing is everything, but this money shit ain't really everything. And you look at it, look how the money changed. Like just now in my career, the money is changing. It's not even fiat currency no more. This shit is like digital. So it's like the money could switch up on you, but your lifestyle could change, your earnings can change, your investments can change, but it's like it's not a material aspect. You dig what I'm saying? So manifest is something that I had to put down. And you know, a lot of people are using that word now. And it's just a beautiful thing. And I'm glad that I've chose that word because, you know, manifestation in your words mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? So and then as far as the industry is concerned, you know what I'm saying? I done seen rappers like if we talking about recently, you see rappers like Young Thug and Gunna, they pop they pop their shit. I'm a fan of their music. They pop their shit, but look at where they at now, you know what I'm saying? And now the feds is trying to use those words against them. That shit could really hinder them in their career. Tupac spoke of that shit in some interviews where he was in jail. Kanye West is another guy. Like All of the Lights is like a real powerful song. Kanye West talks about that stuff in his music a lot. He like foretells his career. It's like I don't know. I don't. I really don't. Kanye West shit is kind of scary how he do it, man. All of the lights, like this. This is a profound line. Restraining order. Can't see my daughter. Her mother, daughter, grandmother hate me in that order. And you look at his life now. That nigga made that song like 6 years ago, like a minute ago, and now that shit is really happening to him. So it's like, god damn, bro. Like, I don't know if you seen that for yourself, but you said it. You know what I'm saying? Like Biggie, Biggie, More Money, More Problems comes out with Biggie. He got the Ready to Die is the name of his album. Life After Death, the name of your album. Like, and then you end up, you didn't even get to live. You didn't even get to perform a track off Life After Death. They did More Money, More Problems, and they made so much bread off of you. So it's like, and then now with these rappers, it's OD, man. So that's why I'm a heavy supporter of just being more creative with your music. You gotta find other avenues to be creative with your music, because if you limit yourself to um sex, drugs, rock and roll, and everything that come with that shit, that's how your life is gonna be. If you keep that's what you're gonna attract. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that none of that shit is bad, but if it's all about that 100% of the time, like, and you ain't got no balance, like, then it's wild. So that's just, I guess that's my whole spiel in a nutshell. You dig? That's my
Yeah,
whole
for
spiel
sure.
on it.
And that's basically what I
You
was
rugging,
saying.
you
Yeah,
rugging.
words are spells, and you can do this at the end of the day. So you do,
Kamikaze, you rugging.
yeah, you do basically create your reality through repetition. So yeah, man, like it's wild to see that a lot of creativity, there's not much
Yeah, that's the
creativity
funniest
nowadays.
shit when
And
you run, bro.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, but you can't hear nobody else. That's why it's so funny.
Oh shit. My bad, guys.
You can go ahead and say what you were saying.
Nah, go ahead, Kamikaze. I think you good now. I think you straight now.
All right, am I good now?
Yeah, yeah, you
All right,
good.
You good?
bet. So yeah, I was just saying eh, it's crazy right now that we don't see as much creativity anymore. So everybody's speaking about the same things. So we are seeing that repetition happening so much in music nowadays, and it's sad. So yeah, man. Really props to you, and props to all the crypto, enthusiasts and musicians out there who are just speaking about, helping the community and teaching the community about like all the kinds of investments they can do, and bringing light music rather than all this dark music. Because like the video you sent me about like the Fat Joe thing, I was like so astounded. I was like, what the heck is going on here, man? Like, why would someone even want to speak on that kind of thing and say it's okay to do something like that, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you share? Did you share that information?
Yeah, I did speak on the Fat Joe thing and said, yeah, about what
Yeah,
what
that
he
was
said.
wild.
Like what the heck is going on, man? Like really, what's the world coming to that like
Yo,
violence
send me
is
that
okay?
video.
I will, bro. Hey, Jake, you familiar with Choke No Joke?
No.
All right, you gotta you gotta check out Choke though, bro. I'm gonna send it to you though. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, okay. So I have a question, Lemmy. What are some sleepers, some crypto sleepers that, or some tokens that you feel people are sleeping on? Because like, you know, we're at a time where things are starting to get interesting out here, man. And like, you know, we educating people, you know, we hook them up with the staking. I don't know if anybody here is staking as much, you know, not only on the XRP, I guess, but there's no real staking here on Xrpl. But like, I hope people are doing something with their coins rather than just holding them. So yeah,
Oh, we
are
sharing
you
y'all
staking
was
any?
sharing y'all was sharing sleepers earlier.
Well, I was just saying, yo, Dash is a sleeper, like it to me, and
Okay.
I feel like Quant is not a sleeper, but like people don't really, I don't think people are really interested because it was already, you know, doing its thing. It did its Superman thing already, like earlier on. So yeah. Another one for me, I
Quant
would
too
say, yeah,
expensive.
V Chain. You see what I mean? It's to be honest,
What
like
did
I
Jake
feel like
say? What did Jake say about Quant?
it's too expensive.
Hey, just get you one, bro.
Yeah, just one will do you, bro. Like you'll be sorted if you just get one
All them damn
quant,
apes you
man.
got. All them damn apes you got. You could have had you 3 Quant by now.
Quant was at like $15 forever, and then $40 forever, and then it just shot up.
And then and then
Wow.
It
and
tapped
then
$500. So I don't know. The supply and all the tokenomics is there, man. It might go to 1,000 and up to 10K next run. Who knows?
Quant is
Hey guys,
Yeah,
by the way,
pricey.
there go
what do you
Red Eye,
guys?
man. Red Eye be like, yo, I remember when water was a nickel.
What do you guys think about Sologenic? I don't see that the value of the coin will be so much,
Get
but
the
maybe
fuck
with
out of
the
here!
coins.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
Ha 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 ha.
no comment. I can't speak on it because Too Cold is here, so
Hey man, I don't even know. I don't. I really don't know. I was thinking about selling my shit earlier today
What,
because I don't
Quant?
really got
what
a
your
lot. I don't got a
solo.
lot of solo. I don't have a lot of solo. So, but I have a
I
few.
don't
Me,
have a lot of solo either.
But do you guys think that
uh
the Sologenic platform will be used for stock trading?
I do hope so. Like I do think they that's a all
Is that
right.
your
I
voice?
guess let's not talk
Yeah, let's
about
not talk
solo,
about
yo.
solo.
Let's
Let's
move.
not talk about solo.
Solo did a near rug. It was like what, $7 down
Yo,
to
yo,
14 cents.
yo, yo, yo.
Nah, let's
Just
stop
real
talking
quick,
about it.
just no. Listen. Just real quick. I'm looking. This motherfucker got like this motherfucker is bench pressing today. XRP is not playing, bro. It peaked over its resistance and it just got smacked down a little bit. It's fighting it right now. It's tapping 47. It's trying to push through.
XRP going hard in this bit, man. I fuck with XRP.
Shmita, baby. It's that Shmita time.
Yeah, yanking that market cap back. Give me
Hey
all this
man,
crypto cap.
y'all better start sleeping on Filecoin. I think I'm gonna put a bag in Filecoin tomorrow when I get paid, bro.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah,
telling them,
yeah.
Lemmy. I've been telling them.
Yeah,
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 Filecoin and
for
storage.
real, Filecoin, for real.
And storage, yo. You better get into these coins that are for, you know, data, storing data, because they're gonna be the future for real. Because data is the new currency, really. We're the new currency. Our information is the new currency. So those tokens are really important.
Um, I
Don't
fuck with
sleep
a
on PDEX.
PDEX. What's that?
It's like an exchange that's gonna be. It's made off the dot ecosystem, and it's
Oh, the polka
fucking
dot. Got you,
yeah,
got
yeah.
you.
But but the tokenomics are there, and it's got like a really good trading engine and whatnot. It's a cross between like a central exchange and a decentralized exchange. So it's got order books and market makers.
Got you. I got. Oh yeah, Siacoin is another storage one. I don't know if y'all heard of that. Siacoin, man, check that out. It's another storage green token. It's one of my sleepers. Electronium. I think y'all probably heard about that. ETN is pretty cheap. The Globines
Yo,
exchange. It's an exchange on XDC. Globines coin. Yeah.
yeah, XDC, man, like it it has potential, and I do look forward to seeing what XDC has in store. But like, I don't know if what's going on with Stronghold, because like I do feel like it could pull something too, and Aquarius, you know.
Yeah. Those are
Aquarius
the
could be that
those.
liquidity token, you know.
Yeah, those the XLM tokens. I'm holding on to them too.
Yeah, I actually like
Fucking
XLM.
Doge is
Like,
over there now.
You said Zoj is
what?
with XLM?
Yeah, they're on all three now, right?
Yeah, Zoj going hard. I'm holding one of
Oh,
my Zoj too.
are they on XLM too?
Yep. They're on
Are
there
they doing
now.
airdrops over there? I didn't
I
sign up.
haven't signed the thing yet. I got to sign up.
Well, let me know what to do because I got the algo set up, but I don't got the XLM set up.
Hey,
Just go to the website, the Zoj website. There'll be a link there to do the sign up and shit.
All right.
Yeah, I'm finna do that shit.
Oh, yeah, I also forgot like H bar and what's the other one? Yeah, H bar, and there's another coin that I also have ready. Algo is a sleeper. People are sleeping on that too. They don't
Yeah.
really
Songbird.
focus on. Yeah, of course. Songbird, like, yeah, everybody needs to start staking, man. Like, for real. Like, don't keep your money just sitting there and waiting for it to rise. Like, stake and make more money with SFIN and XFI. And like we were speaking on Quant, I do feel like Quant is gonna be the next like Bitcoin kind of thing. It's gonna go up to those prices soon.
Yeah, it's almost in a supply shock. Like exchanges don't even have enough. They're like they're capping trades and shit.
Yeah, that's the vibes right there. That's the vibes right there. You know what I hate with the Ethereum tokens is that like if you don't even have any ETH to as gas fees, they take from
Get the fuck out of here!
oh man, yeah, they take from the coin that is on the ARC, and they take, the gas fees from there. So it sucks, man. It really sucks. So like my quant got child, man. So I need to replenish that.
XRPZ.
Yeah. Shout to XRP.
XRPZ.
That's
Shout to
XRP
the
splitting the
shout to
C to the
Tuco for
top.
the yeah, shout to Tuco for the sound effects right here. We're keeping it.
Yo, this motherfucker is about to blow through this resistance any minute now. And that's the 200 EMA
EMA.
on the daily, or is it the day on the weekly or daily or whatever. That's a strong ass resistance, bro.
Yeah.
That no, yeah,
It's that
it's on the
Shemitah
day.
time,
Yeah.
yo.
It's about to smash through it on the daily, and it's hitting that Fibonacci mark right there. That's a strong ass resistance. and it's fucking like
Yo,
it's banging that ceiling, bro.
let me, bro. It's that Schmieda time, bro. Told you,
Hell yeah.
told
Yeah,
you.
hell yeah.
It's gonna be that's the word of the week, Schmieda, man, or Schmieder, Schmieder time.
It's going down. Whatever. Y'all know them videos with all them Jewish people be jumping and shit to rap music and shit? That's what they doing right now.
Yeah, for real, for real. That's
Hey, we
how
gotta
it
find
is
one of
right
them
now.
videos. We gotta find one of them videos and pair one of our songs to that shit.
Yeah, yeah. This new track, yeah, the XRP one. We gotta put that, man. That would
Yeah,
be
I don't know what.
fire.
Oh shit, there it goes.
Hey, I need to
27.
charts while. Hey, shit, guys, you guys are making me want to check the charts now. Like, yeah, let me check them.
I wish I had a PC so I could have the charts at the same time.
Yeah, I got CoinMarketCap. I'm gonna go look at that shit.
Well, it peeked through it, and it's tapping that ceiling. It's gonna like if the next hour
Yeah,
don't send, if we close on this green candle on this hour, it's gonna bust. I
50
think
Cent.
it's gonna bust through it.
I see 62 cents next on support on the daily.
we on, guys.
I got
Really?
after this breakthrough, I got 53 as the next resistance on a Fibonacci.
Oh shit, my portfolio going crazy right now.
Hey, guys, don't
Yo.
sleep on kudos though. Don't sleep on kudos. XTK, yeah, and
Oh yeah,
Goldgram.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You guys
I
have you guys heard of Goldgram on the XRPL? That's the actual real
nah.
gold back coin. They actually an e-metals company. BPG BPG bovine. I think the
Wait, did you
bovine. They
say
actually
gold gram? Did you say
yeah,
gold
gold
gram?
gram.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah.
I heard of another project called, I think, what is it called? Fucking X Gold or some shit, and it's supposed to do
Nah.
the same thing you told me
Nah,
about.
this one is
Yeah, I
real,
got
real.
X Gold. I
I'm
got X Gold.
actually let me pin them up. They real. They really backed by gold. They make precious metals on the XRPL. They've been here for quite a while since I think 2018 or something.
I think I heard of that shit, but it cost too much, so I went and got the X Gold.
Hey, Kamikaze, is that the same people that have issued this gold coin on Exum, or is it some other guys? Because you can own gold already in Exum, but I don't know if it's those guys that set up the trust line. Is it on the XRPL?
No, you gotta
Oh wait,
like
can
be
you repeat that
specific. What are
question?
you?
I was kind
What
of losing.
project? What project are you talking about? You saying it's a gold project? You got a name like? Because I just said there's another project called X Gold, and you're saying there's another project too. Like, what's the name of
Yeah,
the
so
project?
check.
Did he rug?
Nah, he closed his mic.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, we
yes.
can hear you. Can you
Uh,
hear us? Hello?
all right. So if you go on some, right? If you go on some wallet, go to GitHub, you'll see Goldgram there. That's legit. That they actually are a gold back coin.
Yo, this shit just fucking had a hard stiffy through that motherfucking resistance line, bro. Sorry. That motherfucker just popped right through like a solid, like, pow!
Please, I hope this is it. That XRP moons now that would fit perfect. So I can have a PC and things like that. Make some music.
XRPZ, XRPZ. Yeah.
But yeah, Kamikaze, that was exactly what I was asking about, because you can trade it on GitHub, yeah. The
Oh,
gold. Do you know
that's the
who
one
is
you're talking
the
about.
issuer?
That's the name of the project, Goldgram. You're talking about that same one.
I think so, but I don't know what the project is or who is behind it.
I got the X Gold. I got a bit of that. But if it's the one Kamikaze talking about, that shit costs a lot. It's a lot of bread. I said fuck that. I ain't want it.
Nah, I'm not talking about X Gold, guys. I'm talking about Gold Gram. If you go on GitHub, on Sum, right? The Sum wallet, you can go to, the add trust lines shortcut and go to GitHub. You'll find Gold Gram there. They are legit. I think I just pinned them on the Jumbotron right now. That's the group that created them. They've been on the Xrpl for quite some time. Let me just see. Let me just see if I can pin it. Or I'll just send it in the group and you guys can just pin it for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at their Twitter page. You got their Twitter page?
Yeah, I have, but they haven't been that active in quite a while. But their token is quite expensive. It's like 100 XRP for one gold gram. Over 100 XRP actually.
So how we get our gold gram then?
Okay, so I actually I there was a message that I received that you could only get like grams if you have like gold grams in the tens, like multiples of tens, and then they can deliver the gold to you via FedEx, or you could receive cash. They could give you cash for it. So you decide what you want, how you would want to redeem it.
Well, why wouldn't you want the gold, right? Like, motherfucker, send me my gold, motherfucker. If I just want the cash, I just cash out the token, right?
Hey, Lemmy and Kamikaze, do you guys own a lot of gold since you are in the hip hop music?
Do I own any gold? Nah, the only gold that I own is
Yeah, true
the
that.
X Gold.
On some, it was one of the first tokens I actually invested in.
The gold gram?
Damn, the X Gold coin on the XRPL is up 88% right now. I got a few of that shit. That shit is up 88. That shit lighting up.
Can't wait till XRP moons, then I will buy myself a chest. What is it called? What the pirates have, this
A treasure chest?
treasure chest, yeah, with gold in.
Damn, my
Yeah, I'm a check. I want to check out what Kamikaze talking about, that gold gram, because I've heard of the X Gold project, but I've never heard of the gold gram, and I didn't even trip on that. I've looked in that GateHub, add the coin, and seen them coins in GateHub before, but I never tripped off of that gold gram project. I want to see what that's about.
For sure. Y'all better fuck with that X Gold while it's cheap.
Yeah, X Gold, it tapped a quarter on the last run. I remember.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yo, Crypto Red Eye, man. You the man.
Yeah. Oh, see, you know what? I see cash down there. This is I'm not putting up no more TA, right? Fucking, I got motherfuckers in the comments. It tapped 50. It's here. It's there. Okay, yeah, but it was struggling for a second at 47. So that's why I don't put TA up. Like I already got enough problems with other shit. I don't need the TA problems. The TA people can have, y'all can have that. I'ma just stick to me reading my charts to myself.
So the 24th is on Saturday. Y'all been hearing about the 24th?
What about it? For XRP or for what?
Just like for the world and shit like that. How it could possibly affect our economy and shit like that.
Oh, the
Like,
world's about to end on the 24th, just like in 2000 it was supposed to end or something.
man, I don't know. Everybody just talking about it's gonna be a big day in the government. Like they're gonna freeze money. They selling the government. I don't even know, man. I don't even know how to explain this shit. But they saying it's gonna be a big day, like for the markets and money worldwide.
This on Saturday, the 24th.
They said the 24th, and then it's a big Jewish holiday that's on the 26th, and this Jewish holiday, Kamikaze could better explain it. It's supposed to be a huge significance.
Rosh Hashanah.
Nah, the Shmishka, you hear him saying that word? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Shmishka or Shmish, some shit like that.
Oh wait, that word he just said, the Schwati, Schwinny, Schmoody, whatever
Yeah.
he
That
said. I thought he was talking about Bobby Schmurder or something.
nah. It's nah. That's the name of the holiday.
Shmita, or something. Yeah, I heard him say that. He was saying we
Shmija or some shit.
Shmeat. Yeah, there here he come. We just gonna keep chopping it up till we get here.
Yeah, because it's New Year now soon, according to the Jewish calendar, something like that.
There you
Rosh
go,
Hashanah.
Shmita. I don't know what the Shmita time is.
Hey, so Shemitah is like it's end of a 7 year. I guess it's like a 7 year period. Every 7 years there's a crisis that happens. Um, every 7 years there's a crisis that happens within the economy. So it's usually at the end of Shemitah. It's a Jewish holiday or something. So Shemitah is happening on the 26th, but something's bound to happen on the 24th, is what they say. So better watch out and be prepared. Because it's weird, the Pope said that everybody who's like part of the Vatican should be moving their money before the 30th to the Vatican. All their assets need to be moved to the Vatican before the 30th of September. So something is coming, guys. Shemitah.
I hope so.
Shmita, baby. Um, yeah, these I'm about to be. I don't even know what. Fuck. I know I should have moved some fucking money over. Fucking stupid ass grown up bills. Stupid ass shit.
No cap. Like it sucks. Like all this bills and all.
I fucking hate I hate adulting. I hate being a fucking adult, man. I just want to fucking take all my money and buy cryptos and NFTs.
For
All my
real, like
monies. Fuck these
for
bills.
real.
What's up, champions?
I Hey, what's good? What's good, man?
What's going on? What's up? What's up? What you up to?
I was listening for a bit because I'm working at the same time, but I got some alpha on the Shemitah, and I thought I'd chime in and let y'all know what I learned recently.
Well, give it to us.
So basically, like, don't be too fired up about. I mean, XRP stands on its own. I know that y'all know that, but this is such a bull trap right now, and we're going way lower because like 80 years ago was World War II. 80 years before that was the Civil War. 80 years before that was the Revolutionary War. The Shemitah is a 1 year cycle, and it's just about to complete, and it should signal the bottom. But that's coming up in just a few days, like the 26th through the 29th, I think y'all were saying, which I agree with. And so, yeah, the Shemitah is the Orthodox Jewish holiday where they don't plant crops and they rely on their faith to be fed the following year. And so, this whole year is basically the year that the Jews don't plant crops. And then, so next year is the scary part. You know what I mean? So, we're coming up on it, and we're gonna have probably like another 30% sell off in this market coming right up, coming up pronto. So I'm super short. I'm short on everything except XRP.
Man,
For
wow.
sure. Shout out to David Schwartz. He's our our prize. He's our signal, you know. He's our
He
protective.
he's the Jewish god of this shit.
I don't want to
Hey,
say that, but shout out to him, man.
yeah. I'm just being funny, but hey, shout out to you for sharing that, bro. Because this shit is crazy right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the
for real.
Shemitah is a trip.
Yeah.
And this is the Platinum Jubilee, the year of Platinum Jubilee every 70 years. And the last one, I think, was the Great Depression.
Is it 70
Yeah.
years or 7 years?
Every
There's
7 years
70
is
years.
Shemitah.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Mm-hmm.
70 is the Platinum Jubilee.
Oh, so this is the
Yeah.
70th year?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Oh shit, this shit wild. This is really wild. And we all linking up like this. Yeah, this was written. This was written like Nas, bro.
It's a lot on the way, man. So that's why I was telling you, bro, you better have some funds on the side and you better prepare. You better get your food, better get everything sorted out. Cause yeah, we're gonna be in for a huge treat, man. This is when things are gonna change. Transformation of the financial systems coming real soon.
well, well, I I love when the prices is low and I got money so I could buy the damn dip. So, but you know, it's gonna be a lot of confusion for them new people. I was telling my friend like he was like, man, they need to go ahead and flip the switch already. I was like, man, you know, these newcomers, they gotta go through what we went through, man. This shit it's gonna keep going for a while. They gotta, you know, they ain't gonna give this shit to us easy. You got really it's like a marathon for real.
XRP might pull a 2015 on us.
Yeah, this
It might
motherfucker's
just be
not
going up.
this motherfucker is not this motherfucker's holding strong.
You think it's
Yeah,
gonna be a
but
crazy bull trap? You think it's gonna be a stupid bull trap
yeah,
almost?
I feel like we're gonna go up for a while, but you need to sell at that point and then let go because it's gonna be like a 2015, 2016. So yeah, it's an opportunity to make your money and then make more when it goes down.
I don't know. Hey.
Yeah, the new hour candle opened green and it's still pushing up strong.
I don't know if I'm selling my shit, yo.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks, bro. You know.
I could dig it. I could dig it though. I hear you though.
Yeah, but like we getting XR paid. I think yeah, we gotta play some music and vibe
Mm.
out, this time. Getting XR paid is it's gonna be interesting for real. Like we have an interesting couple of months ahead of us. And yeah, I hope everybody's ready for sure. It was just the beginning, but we're gonna see a whole lot more, and a lot of people are gonna be so depressed.
People
Start
are
taking
already
consequences.
depressed. Is that what you said? People are going to be depressed? People are already depressed. and like we were talking about earlier, the music plays a part in that, right? A lot of the fucking music ain't feel good music that's pushed out these days. It ain't the shit that you was growing up listening to, watching your mom and dad clean the house and work on the cars on the weekends. That's for sure.
Back in 2020, I signed a deal with Universal, and I put out this song with them called "Feeling Me," and it's all about self-empowerment, like going inside to find the answers. And you know what they told me? Keep your mouth shut and dumb down the masses. I wrote up this whole
Yep,
paper
I knew it.
showing the connections between the Koch brothers paying for the MAGA marches and George Soros paying for the BLM marches, and those two, the Koch brothers and Soros, joined together in a convention of states, essentially claiming that they're working together towards world peace. You know, but they and so I wrote this paper about how they're basically just like organizing these marches, and so you can't actually stand up and protest because you're either a MAGA bigot or you're a BLM leftist, whatever you want to call it, and there's no man or woman left to stand and say, like, what about freedom of speech? They've pigeonholed you into one camp or the other, and neither one of them are productive for society. And the major labels are owned by the same media conglomerates, are owned by the same big pharma, which is owned by the same banks, which are owned by the same families.
So
Oh
you
yeah.
couldn't write the music like you wanted at the Universal. They told you what to speak about and what you could not speak about. Was that what you said?
Yeah, pretty much I washed my hands of them at that point. I had an independent deal where they licensed my music and they pushed it on the radio and had it chart and everything. But when I came out with the paper backing up the song, they were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, it's just facts. Like this is all publicly reported. You can see that these guys are working together and how the money flows. And they weren't feeling it, but you know,
Hold up, hold up. So you had a distribution deal?
yes, sir.
See, that's the shit I was talking about last week. You could be an independent artist, get the distribution deal, but they gonna tell you what the fuck they want you to talk about. That's why I don't really be
Yeah,
giving
but
that shit.
that's the thing. But let's ask him this. Okay, not to be in your personal pockets. Well, obviously you said you washed your hands of them, right? But like, are you when you washed your hands of them, were you like financially at a place where you like really wanted to be? Or I mean, because there it's like 50-50 when it comes to that type of a situation. You got 50% that will say, like you did, fuck that, I don't care how much money it's worth, my morals, my personal values are priceless, and I'm not selling out for that. And then you got the other people who ain't in a position to walk away and will jeopardize their quote unquote morals and whatnot, which obviously ain't too much. They don't stand 100% in firm of that, and they continue on with that. Because we had a we had a discussion last week about artists who are independent artists, right? And some who are well off, right? And who can be in that position to say fuck you. Yeah, we signed a deal, distribution deal or whatever, marketing deal, but I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could walk away, you could take me to court if you want to. Fuck this, I'm out. Or
Yeah, they were all like,
wait till your contract was done?
right. They were saying that they were going to sue me for hundreds of thousands and whatnot. And I basically told them that I was born with "fuck you" money in my genes, and essentially I play a different game. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm wealthy beyond measure. So happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Like, if you don't recognize your wealth here now, you will never be wealthy. You see what I'm getting at? So when it came to Universal, I had to identify the wealth that already existed within me. And so, yeah, I was scooping up XRP at 20 cents and already feeling wealthy and like identifying and feeling the emotion of I'm wealthy now, you know. And so from there, my pockets, I definitely am worth more now than I was then. And I was worth more then than I was before I got the deal. But essentially, um, life is going to reflect back to you your core vibration. So if you identify as I'm not wealthy yet, then you may never be. You see what I mean?
But
Yep,
wait,
yep.
why did you wash your hands before you shake their hands if you didn't like them in the first place?
Well,
Or
I liked my point of contact, but his wife was dying of cancer and he washed his hands of the industry, and then Universal was going through all their layoffs, so basically I was left as a cog in the wheel, and the only person that I had to talk to was a real asshole.
uh, yeah, they
But
can
I'm
be.
grateful, you know, like I'm grateful because I got the experience, I got the song charted around the world, it increased my position, and then I get to say I'm a major label artist, but I don't have the chains.
So did you put out your music by yourself after then, or did you go to some other record label?
No, staying independent. I did just release my first NFT. It's pinned on my profile, but the price is symbolic. So if you wanted to make an offer, I'm accepting basically any offers. But I perform daily in Nashville on Broadway, and then I do some consulting for different Web3 companies and helping to build Twitter accounts and stuff like that.
So you are an artist. I've seen you in here a couple of times. So you know about the Sonar Muse platform and what they do as far as streaming and music NFTs?
I just followed them because you pinned it, but if you want to give me a rundown, I'd appreciate it.
Well, if you look at, there's a video up top, right? It's you'll see a video up top of it's payments going in. So the streaming the streaming side of Sonar Muse is artists, like instead of like Spotify and Web2 streaming services, right? How artists get paid, I guess what, monthly or weekly or whenever it is you guys get paid your monetization fees. Excuse me. Um you don't have to wait. If you have music on the Sonar Muse platform, whenever your music is being streamed live, you'll know because you'll be being paid in your monetization fees, your micro drips, in any crypto that you set it up for through your inner ledger payment pointer. So you could get paid in XRP, USD, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever uphold or gate hub, whatever you set your currency to. Um, and so that's the streaming side of it. You get paid live as your listeners are listening to it, and then the music NFT side of it is it's going to be a music NFT store. It's not a marketplace. You can buy the songs there or the albums there, but you can't put it back up for resale up there, right? If you want to put it back up on the secondary market, you got to go to another platform on the XRP. You got to go to a marketplace on the XRP Ledger and flip it over there. And every time that anybody goes to visit your page as an artist, even if they're not listening to it, it is you'll get paid micro payments as they're looking through your catalog and exploring you as an artist, right? And
How's it
how
say website coming soon though?
yeah, it's in beta right now, right? So there is music on there. We play the songs. Majority of the songs that we play here on these Thursday calls are played through the Sonar Muse platform, right? And we were having artists that are on the platform that have songs on the platform now. They got in on the first wave and they have had their songs on there for quite some time. So probably about the last month and a half, 2 months, it is that update to where the micro payments were being paid out live. Kamikaze was getting in touch with the artists, and they were coming on coming on here as guests, and we would play their songs, and they get played live as we're playing. And we talk to them about their journey in the music industry, and what brought them here, and crypto, and basically kind of an interview type thing.
Who's
Now,
the
in order
dev?
to, he's right here, Kamikaze.
Oh, nice. Good work,
Now,
champion.
and also Sonar Muse, they also got a Ripple grant. Okay, in this last wave, they were awarded 75,000 for their development, which that's very bullish for me, right? Because if Ripple believes in it, like they didn't get it for the creator fund, which is just NFTs, right? The dev grant is innovation and technology and building on the ledger. So that's what they've done. And how that happens is with Sonar Muse, you as an artist and listeners, in order to get those micro payments, you have to sign up with a subscription through the Coil project, right? And it's a $5 subscription a month, right? You pay it in fiat credit card, right? It's a monthly deduction, but the payments as a listener, right? If I'm listening to your music on Sonar Muse, it is coming out of that $5. Now, if I'm listening to Kamikaze, Lemmy, Red Eye, you, whatever, if I'm listening to music 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, no matter how often I stream, that $5 will never surpass, right? Because the closer it gets to the $5 dwindling out from paying the artist in micro payment, it will just start making the payments smaller that come out of my me as a listener being able to pay artists as I stream. And you can also hook up your Koyo account to YouTube as well, and some other Web3 apps. So that's how they make that possible. Kamikaze's
Yeah,
here now,
Where's
so
so maybe
where's
he can
Coil?
explain more.
yeah. So basically, Coil is the infrastructure, or it's the tool that uses Interledger. They basically are the sister company for Interledger, and they allow you to um use the Interledger payment pointers to pay out platforms that use the Interledger protocol. So Coil is part of the XRP ledger, and they the they basically are the initial platform to introduce micropayments and paying out. But there's going to be more services that will allow you to rather choose when you want to pay out and how you want to pay out in future. But Coil for now is a starter where they allow you to just pay $5 a month to access as many platforms that use Coil or Interledger, the Interledger protocol on them. So it's basically like you being able to access a vast majority of platforms, say like anything like video streaming platforms, music streaming platforms, anything, even blogs, whatever. So this is a way to you know uplift in indie artists and blog sites by allowing you to just pay for whatever you're consuming and paying whatever you can, rather than paying a fixed fee like being on a Spotify where you pay maybe I don't know, like a $10 a month or whatever the fee is for Spotify. You pay for that, and you basically not paying the artists you listen to only, you paying all the artists on the platform, and even people you're not even listening to with your subscription fee. So with Coil, you'll be paying whoever and whatever you are consuming, whatever content you're consuming, rather. So, like Tuko was saying with Sona Muse, yeah, we're an NFT music store and streaming platform built on the XRP Ledger, and we do use Coil for the streaming platform side. So yeah, you artists who are involved in a song will get paid in real time. So let's say you add the producer who's credited, there might be features, they might be songwriters. You can add all those people onto the song, and you put their interledger payment pointers if they are registered. Their interledger payment pointers will automatically be in the mix when the song is being played, so everyone will be getting paid out in real time,
As
and
a as
that's
a
how it works.
oh,
Yep,
sorry, I don't
you
mean to
can go
interrupt.
on.
Speaking on that, right? Perfect example. How do you say your name? Ja.
Jai.
Jai.
Jai,
Okay.
Jai.
Speak perfect example of that, right? So the weekly the theme song for the Wake and Bake Vibes call, right? Kamikaze, Lemmy, and Gorilla Jakes right here. I don't know if they attached. Did you guys attach who produced that? Oh, Kamikaze did. So those are the
Yeah.
three artists, right? And Kamikaze is also the producer. Jakes, are you there? Did you set up your thing? Because when I play that song every single week, right before we start the show,
I don't have.
um,
I don't.
they
I'm
Sadly,
not
he
set up.
doesn't. He's
oh
not set up yet,
yeah, because
but yeah,
he don't want to get paid.
He in New
So
York. Nah, he in New York. He in New
oh
York.
yeah, yeah. So so Kamikaze and Lemmy, and if Jakes had his hooked up, they all get paid every time I play the theme song every single week. I mean, it's not they're not getting paid 50, $5 each, but it divides it in real time, and they all three get micro drip their monetization fees every time that song is played.
yeah. So the thing with Coil, right? Soon enough with Interledger, actually, you'll be able to receive these micropayments in whatever currency you want. That's the whole point of Interledger. They want to create an internet of value so that you can receive all these micropayments in whatever currency you want to receive, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's US dollars, whether it's whatever currency you want, XRP, but for now it's only XRP. But they will be moving to open. They'll be opening up to all these other currencies, so you'll be able to receive whatever you want in real time, rather than just XRP if you don't want XRP. Yeah, I can't speak too much, but I do know why it hasn't happened yet. They're waiting on something or someone right now. So at the moment, yeah, XRP is the only thing that you can receive with Interledger so far. But that's a whole point of Interledger. They want to create the internet of value and for instant payments to be transferred over the internet.
So, as an artist, on top of the Jumbotron as well is Sonar Muse has opened for Wave 2 to accept artists to put submit music to become artists on the platform and have their music uploaded. So you might, if you're interested, the info's up there on top of the Jumbotron.
Nice. Where are you located, Kamikaze?
I'm all the way in South Africa.
Oh, I love South Africa. I'm obsessed. I spent a month there. I went on safari. I hung out in Cape Town and Johannesburg. I could definitely live in Cape Town. I love it down there.
Yeah, Cape Town's a central hub. That's basically where I wanna move, because that's basically the Silicon Valley of South Africa. So yeah, we definitely gonna open up a place there soon.
Are you in
Yeah, Solar
Joburg?
Muse is gonna be based there. Yeah, I'm in Johannesburg.
Nice. I had $2.50 double shot of Blue Label at the casino in Joburg, and it changed my life. never
I'm
never had Blue
assuming
Label.
it's Monte Casino.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty much all I could do in Joburg, though. I spent most of my time on safari and in Cape Town. But are you familiar with Sugar Man?
Nah, I don't really go out and turn up like that. So like I'm more of a homebody. So yeah.
Sugar
I
Man.
usually go out. Yeah.
Well, he was a famous artist, and he was American, but he became famous in South Africa, and
Mm-hmm.
he had songs about revolution, and it was during apartheid, and the
Oh,
government was becoming more and more
oh,
tyrannical. So they lied, and they put out these news
mhm.
press releases that Sugar Man had died just at the peak of his success, and they canceled all his tour dates, and then they kept all his money. He was tremendously famous and made millions of dollars for the labels, but he never saw a dollar of it until somebody made a documentary when they discovered he was alive.
I think I do remember hearing about that. I do remember hearing about that. Yeah. It's crazy though, but yeah, shout out shout out to you, man. Hopefully whenever you pull through we could link up.
Yeah, I'd love to come back. I'd love to take my mom on safari. My wife too. She really wants to take her mom on safari, so we're hoping to head back down. And it just takes so long to get there. There's a big scene though. There's a lot of blockchain enthusiasts.
Yeah, yeah, especially in Cape Town, because yeah, that's like Silicon Valley of South Africa now. So everybody's going there. And yeah, we starting to become more advanced with and more tech savvy with blockchain now. We're basically done with our second pilot on our CBDC. So yeah, we're getting close to launching. I don't know when, but yeah, we're close though. We're one of the few countries to finish our pilot programs.
That's awesome. Congrats on the grant, the XRP grant.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Looking forward to actually launching because yeah, we've been working behind the scenes. There's a whole lot of news that we've been, keeping behind us. But in due time, we definitely will be telling the community all this news. It's all great, music related, blockchain related, a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're really excited though, and we really hope to have the community, you know, especially the music community, join us because we do intend to revolutionize the music industry, not just become a platform, but there's a lot more that we're doing now that we didn't really have intended initially, but like it's gone bigger than what we thought now. So yeah, we're looking forward to it though. Really excited.
I'm curious who Beat Your Beat is, or like if you guys wanted to have a rap battle, and also this elephant in the room. I always wanted to play the elephant in the room in Cape Town, uh, that big arena right in the middle of the city that hardly ever gets used, but they call it the elephant in the room. And so we got rippleitin.nz, who is the elephant, and then there's also Beat Your Beat, a decentralized market for musicians. I'm curious if you guys have some distinguishing points. The streaming is probably one of them, but this is a music NFT video streaming platform. So I don't know if Beat Your Beat wanted to chime in.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
so
he's up. He's on his way.
Hey, I'm watching the time zones, Kamikaze. It's in Cape Town. It's exactly the same as up here in Norway, actually, or Russia, as Tuko says.
yeah, so it's 10 p.m. right now, 10:27. Yeah, man. Uh, but yeah, with Sona Muse, yeah, we have it's two different sides to it. So it's I would compare it to like an Apple Music where you have your iTunes store and then you have Apple Music where you stream. So the NFT music stores where you'll be able to buy the music, and then the streaming platforms are a whole different side where you just stream with the core and Interledger protocol.
Who's Interledger? Is that Ripple affiliated or
Yeah,
who is that?
so Interledger was it's founded, created by the former CTO of Ripple, who was Stefan Thomas. If I'm not mistaken, it was created by him. He was the pioneer for Interledger. So it's the sister company to Ripple, where they use Ripple's technology to send payments. But yeah, it's basically like it's different because they use Interledger payment pointers instead of an XRP wallets to transfer funds rather. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. There's a lot that can be done with Interledger though. And I'm really excited to see what comes with it.
Where does Flare Finance fit into all this?
I have no idea, but I do believe that there could be a gateway that where Flare could be used with Interledger at some point. So Flare could be the bridge between all these blockchains as well. I don't know how, but like it would be connecting all these blockchains together in order for funds to be transferred instantly as well.
So does that make Flare and Interledger competition?
Not entirely. I don't think so. I think everything's gonna work together, so everything's gonna work in tandem. So I don't think there's really competition.
We got the elephant in the house.
Yeah. Hey, just a quick pointer there. You asked about Flare Finance. Flare Finance has got nothing to do with Interledger or the XRP Ledger. It is just an outfit that are building on top of the Flare network. So it's nothing to do with the Flare network either. So Flare Finance is just a straight out project on its own with no affiliations to anybody.
And it's not XRPL native, or is it?
Nope, not at all. So it's so they're building the Flare Finance are building out on the Flare network, which is basically Ethereum based.
Wow, for the last year or so, I thought that Flare Finance was all XRP. I thought that maybe it was even related to Ripple, but
No.
every time I try to do a deep dive into Flare, I get a headache.
Well, yeah. So what you've got to be careful of is there is Flare and there is Flare Finance, and they are two completely separate entities. So Flare Finance.
I'm already getting a headache.
Yeah. So and that's probably one of the reasons why Flare were a bit pissed off with the name Flare Finance, because it sort of it gave the impression that they were part of them, but they're not. Like, whilst they're using the Flare network to build out their project, the Flare Finance DeFi project and what have you, it has got nothing to do with Flare or Songbird or the Canary network. It is just a separate project. It's just like the Zum project is built out on the Xrp Ledger. Well, that's what Flare Finance is relative to the Flare network.
And
So,
go ahead, Too Cold.
oh no, I was just gonna say something stupid. So go ahead.
Well, nothing's going to stop you.
Yeah, I was just gonna do some ad libs, so boom or something like that. So go ahead, Jack.
So, are there NFTs on Flare Finance?
The Flare network's not ready
Are
yet,
there
so I don't think there's NFTs yet. Only on the Songbird network.
Kamikaze, you're rugging. You sound terrible.
God damn it.
Yeah, Flare Finance do have some NFTs. I think theirs is the Samurai Beta NFT. But yeah, like I say, it is not part of the Flare blockchain. It is a completely separate project to the Flare blockchain.
Is it not on the Songbird network?
All the NFTs are. Yeah, Songbird. Yeah, they're using Songbird right now, and when Flare launches, they're gonna. Well, most NFTs projects should transfer over to the Flare network, right? But we'll see when that happens.
Kamikaze, I think you gotta leave and come back, my guy. You sound like crap. Where's my hoodie?
and the NFT proposal for XRPL did not pass, or there were bugs, so there's still no NFTs on XRP, or there it's just like a new one, or
The amendment is being worked on. He's about to get into it right now. Go ahead, Rippleton. Do your thing, Mr. Validator.
Yeah, so the XLS20 amendment, we stopped our voting on it and reversed our votes, so the timer stopped, and purely because there was a bug that allowed a denial of service attack to be launched against an issuing wallet, which we felt was prudent to stop it and fix that, which has been done. So version 1.9.4 came out yesterday with the new amendment with an auto vote of yes. Most validators hopefully will update in the next few days, and nodes as well. Once sufficient have updated, and what we're looking at is primarily all those validators and nodes who are on 1.9.2 or 1.9.3 to update. Anyone that's before then, they would have been amendment blocked on the 13th of September. We pulled the pin on the 11th of September, so we're not too worried about those, but get the rest of the network updated, and then you'll see XLS20 timer kick in and the amendment timer kick in, and yeah, we'll be away laughing. Hopefully within the next 6 to 7 weeks, XLS20 should be live.
so is it possible to mint NFTs on the XRP ledger as of now?
No.
So what's the deal with like Xpunks and stuff?
So they're just IOUs. So there are two assets that you can have. One is an XLS 14 standard, which is a hack that allows you to have an NFT minted, but it's not native to the XRP ledger. All right, so you can still get an NFT, but it's not. Yeah, I know. So and it's a hack, and it's when XLS20 comes out, XLS 14 standard will be like a spare prick at a party. It'll stand out as being something that's just useless. It's it has no ability to be an income generator or anything like that, as opposed to the XLS20 standard. So you won't need a smart contract. You won't need anything other than the NFT. So what they're selling is IOUs. So what they're selling is you a token, and that token will be redeemable for an NFT that you can mint when XLS20 goes live.
Sounds like a security to me. Just kidding.
Yeah, it is a security. Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
it is, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. The majority of these projects are securities.
But there's no investment contract.
Isn't there?
No. I'm not signing an investment contract when I buy XRP. Or if I were to...
you're not buying XRP. You're buying a token. There are some projects who are selling using XRP, but the majority of projects are selling you a token that they've issued themselves, and it's not XRP. it's redeemable for an NFT. So you're relying on the work of others, blah, 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 blah. So for the majority of projects out there, that they are securities, especially IOUs.
Do you think that's troublesome for the developers, or is that something that they're in contact with the SEC with?
Well, yeah, but some of the developers. So there's a number of things you've got to look at. One is that a lot of the developers don't live in the United States. Their problem is they're selling to people who live in the United States, and that's where their problem lies. So it doesn't, in their local jurisdiction, they may be fine. They may be able to do what they're doing without any problem, but it's selling to people in the United States that are going to get them into trouble if it's a security, and the security, the SEC want to come knocking on their door and say, hey, and they have done. The SEC have taken people outside of the USA to task because they're selling to people inside the USA.
I wrote a letter to the SEC and I said, "Protect me harder, Daddy."
What
I
they
thought
say?
Two
What
Cold
they
was
respond?
coming with the shut the. Nice.
That
Nice.
was a knee slapper.
But currently, the XLS 20 standard, there are 12 voters voting for the new fix. There are 18 voters voting for the non-fungible token version 1.1, so the XLS 20 amendment. So we need to get 29 votes of the UNL, and we should be able to do that in a few weeks. I think you'll find that we'll be up and running before you know it, and I will get my rewards for my bets.
Over here, he's a gambling man.
Yeah, bet. I sold out my XRP just before.
You sold already today?
Yeah, well, I made 40%, so that was my target. Make 40%. 3 days. No, longer than that. 3 or 4 days. I sold,
It was almost a week because we got in the same day. I just got in a few hours before you.
Was it? Oh yeah. So there you go. Yeah, no, I got out. I set my target of 40%. It reached it, so I sold it.
So I sold it.
Yeah, man, I'll buy back in again on a downtrend, and I don't care whether as so often in the past I thought, fuck, why didn't I sell it? I was going to sell it. Why didn't I sell it? And that's always the case. So nowadays I just sell it. I set my target, reaches it, I sell it. No emotion involved.
True trader status. Set it and forget it.
Well, considering I sold out my time, so I made even though time had bottomed out, and I'd lost a fair amount. I've basically recovered all my losses on time just with a single trade on XRP. So back to where I was.
Back to square one.
Yeah, basically, I haven't traded for a year until I bought back into XRP. Sold out my time and bought into XRP. And I made my losses back, and that was my first trade in about a year. Picked the right time, huh?
Yeah, you must have knew something.
No, not really. I just figured, I remember I said to you, with the ETH merge, that was the time. Because
Yeah,
all those
let me pull that up. Let me see how that situation for those guys up there.
Because the ETH merge was always going to be miners would be selling out of their ETH, and making their money before it dropped too low. And it's just been going down, and which was I presumed would happen, and it did. So yeah.
shit, where is my chart? Oh damn, that's way down. Whoa, holy smokies! That 1329.
Yep.
1329.
It's been lower.
Yeah, it was a bit lower. It was at 12. This wick is at, what is this? Like 12, basically like 1220.
Yeah. So I sold out of my ETH and turned my miner off when it was 3.4. I think it was when I sold it.
Yeah, I sold out at 4K and I've been short ever since. I'm waiting to buy back in maybe around like 500.
Sheesh.
The way to do it, mate. You know, no emotion. Don't get attached. Get in, get out. Make your money. Get out. You know, if I had a setback, I would have made nothing. But yeah, I've just been in and out of all sorts of things.
Let me tell you, I'm so mad that I look at my bank account and there's fucking money in my bank account because I have to pay fucking bills because it's the end of the month. I'm like,
yeah, but I think that's appropriate. Yeah, you need cash, and you know you should be. It's all very well and good having money sitting in your investment or your crypto accounts, but at the end of the day, you know you need to be spending some of it to actually be making money out of it. There's absolutely no point in just having it sit there and do nothing. You might make some money off it. Your balance may go up, but it's unrealized profits. It's unrealized. You need to be realizing some of those gains to actually make it worthwhile. There's no point in having it go up 50% and then down 30%, up 50%, down 30%. And yes, you know, it's a false economy. It's worth nothing until you've actually withdrawn it and used it.
Well, have you seen Raul Paul's recent interview where he was talking about if he had just stuck to his 10-year plan? And it is worth something because you could borrow against it, you know, like the wealthy do. They never sell their assets. So I'm kind of torn. I try to keep 90% of my portfolio. I don't touch it. And then I 10% of it, I'll go ahead and trade and usually lose.
Yeah, so I went out, embarked on a 1,000 to million a couple of years ago, and I turned my $1,000 into 250K in just over 3 months. So it's easy enough to be done, and I didn't realize that money then, and so I lost most of it. Whereas had I had realized and sold out and left it in as USDT, I probably would have done okay. But what I did is I put that money, I stopped the 1,000 to million because I was busy, and I put it as something that I lost a lot of money on because the value went down, you know, and just bottomed out, lost 90% of it. But I brought it back up, and yeah, I'm back to square one again.
I was at a restaurant last
you said
October.
$1,000 into 250,000 in a few months. I need to challenge myself on that.
Was that leverage?
And sit in front of this fucking
leverage.
chart.
Zero leverage. I just worked on a 3%, and there were times when I'd take more than 3%, but sometimes, you know, it was just generally 3% profit, get out, with a 3% stop loss. Always a stop loss. And
so your targets up and down were 3%.
Yeah, that was minimum 3% up, and out was always 3% below buy-in price. That was my stop loss.
How'd you determine to continue beyond 3% profits?
Just market sentiment and the particular instrument that I was in. Like XRP, I would let that ride for longer, maybe 5, 6, even 10%, because of its history of its upward trends at the time. So whereas some projects, you know, I'd wait for fucking weeks and weeks and weeks to gain 3%. And so that's of no benefit to me. So what I need is something that I can get into quickly and out of quickly. And so the amount of liquidity was also really important. So there's absolutely no point in me putting, for argument's sake, 15K into a project. I could buy up 15K really, really easy. But the problem is selling it when I needed to sell it. There was, often there wasn't the liquidity in the market to allow that to happen. So I wouldn't invest in it, even though there's potential. It was always my ability to get out of a token, and how easily it would be to sell was my marker, not how easy it was to get into it. It was how easy it was to get out. That's the important thing, and that's what people forget. It's all very well and good going and buying these shit tokens and spending $10,000-$20,000 to buy into a token and in the aim of making $1 million. But at the end of the day, you've still got to be able to sell it. And if there's not the market to sell into, then you're going to lose money.
One of the best trades of my life, I turned 150 into 8,000 with Elongate. And then when I cashed out, I sent it to a non-existent wallet on Coinbase, and it burned.
Oh my God! Stuck in the fucking matrix.
Yeah, gone forever.
But yeah, I've got a webs on my in my profile, or I think it's my post, my pin tweet. There's a spreadsheet that I used. It's not the full spreadsheet with all the trades, but it's got a history, and you can use that spreadsheet to just fill in your data, and it allows you so basically get rid of the data, put in $1,000, and start there and just trade in and out of assets. I used to trade in and out of, say, Xrp 3 or 4 times in a day.
Would you consider a feed? I think about doing that all the time, taking like $100 and creating a YouTube or a special Twitter account and just having a feed of all the trades. Because if I had accountability, then I would actually get out while I'm profitable, and I would actually stop some losses from time to time too, I think. Is that something you would consider?
Yeah, probably not. Only because I'm just so, I'll do it diligently for a week, and then I get busy and I can't do it for a few days, so I just put it aside. So if you're committed to something like that, you've got to stick with it. You can't just do it when you feel like it. Let me just have a look here.
Is it this spreadsheet that's pinned to your pinned to your page? Okay.
Yep. Let me just have a look here. What version? It's version 1.7, I think. Let me just find out here.
Hey, yo, guys. I gotta head out. It was really dope, and it's been great hearing you guys speak about crypto. But yeah, I gotta head out and carry on working, and then call it a night as well. But yeah, really appreciate the space.
All right. Yeah, Kamikaze, go ahead. Do your closing out. Lemmy, if you want to head up out of here too, we're gonna sit and chop it up for a bit. I might cut this. I might cut this right after you guys say your goodbyes, so that I can so that this call won't be a 50-hour call on the YouTube channel. Am I rugging? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can hear you.
Okay.
All good.
Yeah. And then I'll put one right back up, and we can chit chat about trading and all of that. So go ahead, Kamikaze and Lemmy.
All right, word. Really appreciate everyone pulling through. It was a really great space, really informative, speaking about the way words do impact us and the power of the tongue. Really appreciate everyone who contributed to the conversation. Really appreciate Crypto Red Ix, Lemmy, Too Cold, the host with the most. Jai, it's really dope meeting you. Hope to have you on the platform. Gorilla Jakes, shout out to you. Beat your beat. Shout out to you, Mr. Rippleton. Shout out to you. Really appreciate you. Wolf of God, Hales. Really great to have you guys always tuning in. Also, and MA Raccoon. Shout out to y'all. Hope to have you guys next week in the next space. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about Sonar Muse, please don't hesitate to email us at info@sonamuse.org. And yeah, we are having our music submission, so please don't hesitate to share that and also apply.
For sure, for sure. Thank you, Kamikaze, all the way from South Africa. Go ahead, Lemmy.
Whoa, yeah. Shout out to everybody. Tuko, you already know. Kamikaze, everybody. Jai, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? For giving us that revelation about the 26. I missed half the show, but it's been a good transition. It's been good talking to y'all about the track, and the topic, and a good transition into crypto. Y'all keep it locked with Too Cold and what she got going on later on. Gorilla Jake, shout out to you. Wolf of God, Rippleton's Elephant Man, shout out to you. BYB, I see you. Hells, also, AMA Raccoon, echoing those sentiments. Bless up. Y'all have a good one.
All right, fellas. Thank y'all for pulling up and doing what y'all do, how y'all always do it. You feel me? We played the track of the week and all of that as well. So definitely, if you want to listen to that, run this call back. It is in there somewhere in the middle. All right, y'all. Have a good one, fellas. As far as us still here in the room, I know we're talking about crypto and trading, and Rippleton is giving us some game, right? And I do want to carry this conversation on, but I don't want this call to be that long. And this is like the music call, right? For the YouTube channel. So I'm going to clip this one right here. I'm going to put it right back. I'm going to put a call right back up in 2 seconds just so that I can end this recording, and then we'll be right back. So Rippleton, bring that elephant's butt right back, because we need some more schooling on this trading thing you got going on. You too, Jakes, if you can. You too, Ja, pull back up. We're gonna be right back, I promise you. So thank y'all for pulling up for the Wake and Bake vibes. Y'all know how we do what we does. I don't have no more scheduled calls for tomorrow. The next scheduled call is going to be Saturday night for the Xrpl pool party with Gorilla Jakes and XXX Rated. And like I said, we will be right back in 2 minutes on the chillin' vibes with the fam, right? Kicking it XRP community style, how we do. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up to the Wake and Bake vibes every Thursday at 2